Ladies and gentlemen, it is already week 13. I feel like I say that every single intro now. So I'm going
Flying
to switch
by.
it up a little bit. First of all, happy Thanksgiving, everybody. It
Happy
is flying
Thanksgiving.
by.
I'm
We're about ready. And no, your eyes do not deceive you. This is a Zoom call. This is not COVID. This is Thanksgiving break. We're back at home, but we still got to get you some Benchwarmers podcast episode magic. So let's get rolling into it.
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Benchwarmers on break this week.
We can't break from all the action though, because it was a good week. It
Dude,
was a good week.
talk about some mother effing football that we
Dude, we had
had.
some
This is
good
the
football.
second week in a row that we've had noteworthy NFL football because it's playoff time. We're getting there.
It is
We are
officially playoff
ready.
time. Thank God, by the way. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of these games are starting to really mean something. We got a bunch of good ones tomorrow when
mhm.
y'all be listening to this episode. So you get to listen to our predictions in real time as they completely fall apart in front of us.
Well, speaking of predictions, let's have a little fun here. As you know, one of the greatest TV shows of all time, Stranger Things, drops.
Oh, yes.
By this time
Yes.
y'all are watching it, it's already dropped.
Yeah,
We
it's
already
like
know
eight
what's happened
o'clock
in the first.
tomorrow, Eastern time.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
But I
yeah,
mean, at
yeah.
this point, it's 8 o'clock yesterday for
Pretty
y'all.
much. Yeah.
But for us, we get to watch it tonight because there's not enough good football on. I mean, Memphis is playing Navy, but I will personally not be watching that.
Not over
Um,
Stranger Things.
yeah, we got some strengths to watch tonight. What is y'all's death predictions for this season? Because they got to kill somebody or
I,
multiple people's.
I think Hopper's gone. I hate to
Mm.
say it. Hopper's gone. And I'm personally biased because I can't stand the character Will. That's the kid that went missing, right? Yeah. I
Okay.
Mhm.
I can't stand him. I hope
Yeah.
he gets murked hard. He's always crying about something. He's always crying, he's always emotional. Not my thing. He's got to
Well,
go.
he was useless last season too. He literally caused more harm than he did help.
Literally. Yeah.
Honestly,
All that's what I'm saying. All he did was cry and moan and all that stuff. But yeah, I think he goes. Nancy Wheeler ain't going nowhere. Not my queen.
oh my goat,
My goat.
Absolutely not. No.
Ted
can't
Wheeler.
take my
My
Nancy.
my favorite TikTok trend right now is people saying like Ted Wheeler's gonna one shot Vecna from his armchair.
Dude.
That's my
The
favorite.
whole,
I love it.
I also love how, like, out of the whole Wheeler family, like of all the main characters, like I love all the Wheelers except Mike. Mike gets on my nerves, dude.
Mike is almost as annoying as Will, but he doesn't cry as much. He's just I feel like he's very dumb. He just
Yeah,
never has any clue what's going on. Maybe I'm wrong. I haven't
yeah,
rewatched most of the show in a while, but
dude. I've been rewatching over the past couple weeks. It's like it's reminded me how much I love the show,
yeah.
but like it's also like conflicting my mind because like I don't know about y'all, but like it's between Stranger Things and Breaking Bad as my two favorite TV shows of all
Ooh,
time.
Breaking Bad's
It's
a good one.
it's like conflicting because I feel like Stranger Things is more entertaining, but Breaking Bad is just
Break
so
Breaking Bad,
good.
like the first episode I
Oh,
ever watched was when Jesse's girlfriend ODs, and I think Walter finds her or something. And I was just watching it at my buddy's house. He had it on, and I was like, "What is happening? This is insanity." Oh yeah, spoiler alert, Jesse's girlfriend ODs, I guess if you haven't watched Breaking
Ridiculous.
Bad, but at this point that's on you.
It really doesn't play that big of a role in the show. It really doesn't play that big of a role in the show,
No, I don't
honestly.
like
It
she
just plays a
wasn't
role in one season.
yeah.
I mean, not to like hurt anybody's feelings.
We might be losing Andrew.
But I just have to bring up. Like,
What was that?
can you hear me?
You're cutting out, boss.
Either way.
Either way. Good well said. I couldn't have said it better.
The
Anyway,
important part.
Let's get into some football now.
let's get
We can
into some
stop nerding
football.
out. Let's get from
Oh
one
yeah.
nerd to
E-
another nerd.
Everybody watched Stranger Things though, but Thursday night football, we had Texans 23, Bills 19. And
My
Davis
main
Mills
take, yeah,
Davis
yep.
Mills is undefeated as a starter in Houston, Texas this year, since
Yeah,
taking over for Stroud.
Yeah, you stole my thunder there. I was literally about to say Davis Mills is a really good quarterback right now.
He should stay the starter in my opinion.
Yeah.
I don't think that's crazy to say.
I agree. I mean, if CJ Stroud's been playing like a bum, like a bona
Yeah.
fide bum.
Yeah, and they've got the same offensive line. Stroud just wasn't doing the things that Mills can do behind it.
Yeah.
And I want to give some credit to the Texans defense. Holy cow. They hit Josh Allen 12 times and sacked him 8 times. They got Will Anderson and Daniil Hunter, both with multiple sacks. Just freaks, absolute freaks.
By the way, I don't know if y'all saw the video of Daniil Hunter sacking Josh Allen and he purposely switched hands so he wouldn't injure Josh Allen. That was sweet. That was nice. A class move.
That's a classy veteran move.
Because he wrapped around his legs and he had like right arm on the left leg, left arm on the right leg.
Yeah.
And as he was going down, he switched legs and pulled his legs apart so he wouldn't twist up on an ACL.
Love that. What a beast. Yeah. Speaking of knee and leg injuries, did y'all see that ref getting carted off?
Yes. It happens every season.
Yeah. The head ref, I think it was Adrian Hill. I don't know why I know his name, but the head ref, he had to be carted off because he was jogging toward a play and like blew something out in his leg. It was crazy. I feel bad for the guy. But the replacement ref that came in right after him delivered like an offensive pass interference call, and he nailed it like I've never seen. He had his one shot, and he absolutely nailed that.
Got to. Well, and also I do want to point this out. The passing, rushing, and receiving leaders were all on the Bills this game. So this was not like, and by the way, this was a great game. I know a lot of people aren't able to watch the Thursday night football games because of the paywalls, which is I still think is really stupid. I don't think we should ever put football behind a paywall
ever.
But I mean, yeah, it was a great game. Honestly, I don't think you should knock either of these teams too hard. But Josh Allen did kind of look weird in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, what did he end with? I don't even remember.
He ended with 253 passing yards, which is a pretty good day. I mean, for him, it's kind of average at this point, which is why I'd say that 250 is average for him. Yeah. But I mean,
James Cook ran wild too, didn't he?
He finally woke up.
Yeah.
He's been kind of sleeping.
Yeah.
But yeah, he went 24 for 34, 253 yards, but he did throw 2 interceptions, which those were pivotal.
Yeah, I think
he got sacked 8 times.
He got sacked 8 times. Yeah. That's what I was saying. Daniil Hunter and Will Anderson literally ate Josh Allen's lunch. Is crazy. And with the Texans playing, like if Davis Mills continues to be at least serviceable and better than Stroud, which he has been so far, and with that defense, are the Texans dark horse? Are they in dark horse territory?
Absolutely. Andrew, I want to hear your take on it. I love hearing your dark horse takes.
What do you think about the Texans?
I'm very, what's the word? I guess skeptical, I do think that the Texans are doing really, really well. And, if you want to tell me that a defense like that can't win championships, I think that would be a little, whatever. I guess the real question is, do we believe in their offense? Because their offense has been questionable at best, Yeah.
Yeah.
If they get to the playoffs, do you trust CJ Stroud or Davis Mills to get you far?
Definitively, if this is the Andrew Patterson answer, right?
I don't know.
I'm going to go with Davis Mills, right?
I mean, I don't think that's crazy to say at all at this point.
No, I don't think so either. And because even when he does get rattled, because it happens, he's playing on the Texans.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't let it affect him during the game. And to me, wins are quarterback, stats, right?
It's a QB stat,
yeah.
I agree.
He wins.
Yeah, I agree. Long neck wins.
He's a winner.
Yeah. Though I will say, if it does get into playoff territory, it kind of sucks because CJ Stroud does have historical playoff success.
Yeah.
And he was pretty good that one year where they actually kind of went on a decent run.
Yeah, and Stroud is objectively more talented than Davis Mills. But there's something about Mills, man.
he has more confidence, I think it's what
It
it is.
looks like it. I think he's out there just playing with nothing to lose because I mean he's already lost his job once. I don't think losing it again is going to affect him. So
Yeah.
No.
he's slinging it, and you
Yeah.
know who's happy about that is Nico Collins.
Whew, I was literally about to make a comment about that. As long as, by the way, I just looked it up. Tank Dell does not have a set return time this season. He
Okay.
could return, he could not. So what that's telling me is that he's either coming back for the playoffs or he's done for the year. You know, if they have Tank Dell back, that is a competent offense. If they do not,
Yeah, because
like
bring back Tank Dell, throw him in there with Nico, and I mean even Xavier Hutchinson coming into his own. Like
Hutch has been good.
Hutch has been good. Joe Mixon, I don't know what's going on there. I think Schefter tweeted that he wasn't going to play this year, and then Mixon quote tweeted it and said that's not true. So, I mean, I guess we're just sticking with Woody Marks and Nick Chubb because I'm not going to count on Joe Mixon to be there come January.
Yeah.
Even if the Texans do make the playoffs.
And I think sitting for more time is more beneficial than just letting him go out there and maybe risk re-injury, you know?
Yeah, because that line is, I mean, he's going to get eaten alive.
Yeah.
It's not good. But yeah, moving into some more like quarterbacks being or wins being a QB stat. One guy who does a lot of winning at the quarterback position is Patrick Mahomes. Moving into Chiefs 23, Colts 20.
This is the exact game we thought it was going to be, by the way. Shout out to the Benchwarmers pod.
We literally called it. The devil magic.
Yeah. Well, Bradley's not here. Bradley we didn't really practice an excuse before.
Bradley, he's isn't
he in New York for isn't he the first Heisman selected or whatever? Like don't they already have him in New York for that?
He's either like going to be up for the Heisman or he's one of the like main voters. I don't remember. He said something about the Heisman. But we know he's involved.
Or is this the week he's serving on Congress?
I think it's the congressional week.
I hate to trash him like this, but it is the truth, the objective truth. He was the one vote against releasing the Epstein files. So, Bradley, when you come back, we would like to comment. We'd like to ask you about that.
Dude, the Benchwarmers pod doesn't. We support Bradley, but we don't support Bubba and the pod.
We don't support international trafficking rings of any kind.
We don't support ever breaking the law. How about that?
Ever, for any reason. What?
Unless, no, I'm just kidding. Unless it's for an ad, then we're cool.
Offers. Pay us money, then we'll talk.
Bail bond companies, please reach out to Alex Carpenter. Anyways, back to the game at hand, which, by the way, I hope that every Chiefs player gets arrested except for Rashee Rice because he's already served his time and he's on my fantasy team, so he can stay. But I hate the Chiefs, and I still hate the Chiefs, and this game reestablished how much I hate the Chiefs. It feels like they're never out of it.
Never. Ever.
They can never be out of it. And Mahomes is inevitable. It doesn't matter who you put in front of him. Now, Rashee Rice is a really good receiver. Yeah. Xavier Worthy, I think, is a pretty good receiver. But everyone else is honestly bombs. Like, he's just throwing to fast bombs.
Travis Kelce's old. Kareem Hunt is literally 400 years old, still getting 100 yards, which baffles me. They don't have any other running backs. They're still running Kareem Hunt. Just on paper, that it blows my mind.
Yeah.
But
now that we have the cameras, like we can actually refer to videos and stuff, dude. I just want to show this picture of Kareem Hunt and just there's no one who looks. He
just looks generic.
I was gonna say he looks
looks
like a Madden generated player.
Yeah, he just looks like a generic NFL running back.
Well, and here's the kicker. See if anyone gets that joke.
I just got
we don't support that, but I had to make the joke there. Here's the kicker.
Yeah.
Mahomes had 350 yards again.
I mean,
as many 350-yard games as he can stack up, the more he moves into the MVP conversation, not for our sake, but for the NFL's sake, because they'll do anything to give him an MVP.
Yeah.
God, like the reason why these thoughts are so jumbled coming from us right now is because this game was just, it was a jumbled game, honestly. Like it was a really strange game.
Are we concerned about the Colts?
Very.
I am. To an extent though, because I mean they're still what 8-3,
Yeah.
sitting decently comfortably atop the AFC South. I think they still have to play the Jags twice though.
They do.
What was that?
My hat just my
was that the
hat just
gong?
hit, my hat just hit the microphone.
That's
stand.
crazy.
What a
I
sound.
I didn't know it carries a gong with it. That's funny. But the Colts, they're still 8-3, top of the AFC South. I think they're still going to make the playoffs, no problem. But they've certainly come down to reality. I think, in a way.
They're not the juggernaut of the AC. I almost said the ACC. They're not the juggernaut of the AFC anymore. They would be the
No.
juggernaut of the ACC. But
Imagine Daniel Jones back in the ACC.
Oh God.
I think. Oh, this isn't crazy to say. He would still be the best quarterback, or he would immediately be the best quarterback in the ACC. College,
probably, yeah.
College Daniel Jones in the ACC right now,
by far.
That's my hot take.
Ooh, I don't know, because you also got
I mean,
Carson
it's
Beck.
Carson
the Miami
Beck.
guy. Yeah, Carson Beck.
Carson Beck.
Give me Duke Daniel Jones. Maybe Haynes King. I like Haynes King.
I do like Haynes King.
Duke Daniel Jones was,
yeah.
I mean, as good
Fun
to
to
mediocre as it got.
Yeah.
Never forget. I don't know where that conversation went, but
dude,
yeah,
I'm telling you, it's Thanksgiving break, guys. Bear with us.
You get slopped.
This is the chaos episode. This is the chaos episode. There will be multiple chaos episodes coming up.
Oh,
but
yeah.
this is the first of many chaos episodes. We're trying to get we're trying to get Lowen, Asa, and Bradley and us three on an episode at some point. Get all the bench warmers on. Have a mega chaos episode, but we're still working out the kinks. So deal with us. Sorry for all the weirdness that's going on with this episode. Enjoy. We're still going to entertain you. Don't worry. As long as we have Andrew Patterson, we'll entertain you.
Try at least.
Okay, boys, good news. We've officially upgraded to Zoom Premium.
I just
Plus
saw that.
Yeah, I thought
for unlimited minutes because it hit me with the 10-minute warning and my heart went to my butthole. I was like, "Oh my goodness, we're about to lose."
How are they putting Zoom meetings behind a paywall, dude?
When I asked you at the start, I was like, "Hey, that says 40 minutes in the top. Is that important?" Turns out it was.
That's crazy.
But good news is we have upgraded on the fly and we are now paying members of Zoom Plus or whatever. I just paid for it.
We'll write it off to the university.
Oh yeah, we'll make Alex pay for it.
Thanks, Alex.
Yeah. Anything else on the Chiefs Colts?
Nah, let's move on. This game was weird. I don't want to talk about this game.
The Chiefs
anymore.
are back. They're going to make the playoffs no matter what. I think we
for
can.
Sure.
I think
they could go.
Say that
they could go 10-5, or they could go 5-10 and make playoffs. The NFL will make an exception.
Yeah, they'll change the rules. Who cares?
I agree with the NFL making it an exception. I don't actually think the Chiefs are that good, though. I'm going to say that. Yeah, I mean, we can talk about are the Colts having a downtime.
Yeah, they might just be going through a bit of a lull.
Well, and I think the Chiefs just prepared really well. And I don't necessarily think it's the Colts' fault, you know?
I like that take. Yeah, I do like that take. But let's move on to one of the games that a lot of people were kind of circling as a huge playoff implication game. I didn't really think so because I think one team's going to fall out of the playoffs here, and this game kind of helped them. Pittsburgh at Chicago, Steelers at Bears. Bears won this one 31-28 in a very close game. But another week where Caleb Williams did not look spectacular, but he did enough to get it done. And this has kind of been the story of the Bears all season.
That's exactly what I was thinking. The Bears are 8-3. Imagine you told yourself at the start of the season that come the end of November, the Bears are 8-3. And like you said, they're not even, I feel like we've talked about it before. They still haven't had that like crazy put together game as a complete team. They put up 100,000 points versus the Bengals, but they also let up another 100,000.
Yeah.
Is anyone scared of the Bears?
No.
I don't
I'm
think
sorry. Again, I've said this a couple times on the show. I am a Chicago sports fan. I like the Titans because I'm from Tennessee,
Yeah.
but I'm a Chicago sports fan because we don't have that many teams. I had to pick a city.
Yeah.
You know?
It's pretty sad in Tennessee.
Yeah, it is. And my dad's a Bulls fan, so I was raised on Bulls basketball. So there's that. But
That's
anyways,
valid.
personal backstory out of the way. So I do like the Bears. I do tend to root for the Bears.
Yeah. I like
A
Ben
little
Johnson. I mean, 8-3 with a team that's not playing great is just a sign of good coaching in my
I would say
opinion.
that's either you got a really good coach or a really good quarterback, and clearly Caleb Williams is one of the reasons why they're just sneaking by in these games. Now, I'm not calling Caleb Williams bad. I'm just saying that he's
Yeah.
still so young that they're having to sneak by in these games.
Yeah.
But
He's still making like weird reads, like he'll take sacks that
yeah.
he doesn't need to take. It's I bet they're winning.
I do have
Somehow.
a theory though.
Go
I
for
think Caleb likes taking the sacks.
it. You think he gets pleasure out of it? He likes being on the ground with big men on top of
I
him.
do think Caleb likes taking sacks. I think he likes the idea of that. And if Carl Nassib was still okay, I'll stop.
Oh
No.
my lord.
But
That's a crazy
I will say
point,
though,
Carl Nassib.
I'm gonna make a statement here that might be controversial. Obviously, DK did go out in this game for a little while. He came back, but he was out for a second, so that does play a role.
Yeah.
But I don't think they really need a really good passing game because their running attack, the Steelers, is really good.
They put it
It
together
is.
today. Gainwell
Mhm.
had a monster game. I think he broke off like
Mhm.
a almost 60-yard rush at one point.
Yeah, he did
Yeah, it
because
was like
he went out on
55.
the one.
Yeah. Arthur Smith loves his like third down specialty backup backs.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember when he was, or I'm sure Andrew does too, when he was in Atlanta and he would just give Cordell Patterson the ball pretty much every play
Yeah.
off of an inside zone or something.
Yeah, 186 rushing yards from the Steelers this game.
Yeah, looking at the box score, the Steelers dominated in a lot of categories.
Mhm.
But credit to the Bears, even with an injured defense, like right now they've got Tremaine, one of the Edmonds brothers on IR, Jalen Johnson on IR, two linebackers, and Tyreek Stevenson are all questionable going into this week. They're just pummeled on defense. They got pretty much nobody in the back, whatever many. But
Yeah.
I mean, they do it. DJ Moore had 2 touchdowns today. Credit to him. He finally came through for my fantasy team
Yeah, mine too.
after 8 weeks of doing nothing.
Shout out
Good Lord.
DJ Moore, man. Finally.
Shout out to him. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was, and the NFC North is, the Bears needed this one just for the overall record because it is
Badly.
tight.
It is.
tight. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure the Lions are 7-4 and they're looking into the playoffs right now. Like they're still in the
they're
hunt.
out. They are
Yeah,
currently
they're not in. It's crazy to look at.
like this is a wild season. And I know the Steelers are never that good, but they always find a way to sneak into the playoffs.
Yeah.
The Steelers, the Bengals, the Chiefs, the Cowboys, and the Lions are all outside the playoffs right now. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And the
Ooh.
Eagles are close. If they did not have the Eagles and Cowboys, whoever was on top of that division would be out right now. Or
Yeah.
whoever was not on top of that division. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Between them. And the Eagles, have they played twice already?
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah,
I
they
think
did.
they
They
played the
did.
first game.
Okay, so they're 1-1 in the series. I got you.
Yeah.
So that
Man.
won't even matter. It'll be a push. So I guess we'll see.
All right, let's move on. Keep it
Speaking of,
rolling.
I guess we'll see. This game kind of shocked me, honestly. Patriots at Bengals. Patriots squeaked by 26-20. I will say
Close.
the score doesn't really show how tight this game was. This game came down to a final play.
Yeah, it
Pretty
was
ridiculous.
really tight.
Now,
But-
did you guys watch the game? I'm kind of curious because I red zoned. So
I did
I saw
not.
the final play.
No.
Okay.
I just watched whatever. I think I watched I watched Lions Giants and Chiefs Colts.
Mhm.
I was trying to watch the Titans game because it was actually good this week, but I live in Southeast Tennessee and they have blacked out the Titans in my market.
Yeah, that's fair.
Nice.
I don't
Yeah,
blame
that's
them.
fair.
We got the
I
Panthers,
would
so
too.
I'm fine with that.
I would too.
I mean, I'm kind of in the same situation where like I really wanted to watch it because I thought it was a good game. But I can't remember what I watched. I remember I watched the Colts Chiefs, and I remember watching the Cowboys game. I can't remember what else I watched.
Yeah. Well, anyways.
Yeah.
So if you guys missed it, there was a semi-controversial. Okay. If you're a Bengals fan, it was extremely controversial. Or if you wanted the Bengals to win the game, it was extremely controversial. It was a semi-controversial pass interference call at the end of the game. And it was a really funky call, I will say. I forget what Bengals defender it was. Or Patriots defender it was. Patriots defender arrived for sure early. Like, it's all mutually agreed that he arrived early, but he didn't extend his hands until the ball was like in I forget who was going for it for the Patriots, but it was in the Patriots receiver's hands. He extended his hands then, but he did arrive early, but it was no call. So the Bengals were on the 20s. They would have been on the 5 with like 30 seconds left. So they would have gotten to take every shot to the end zone that they wanted to.
Yeah.
So,
is that a little residual Patriots ref ball from the 2000s, 2010s?
I don't know.
Are they bringing it back?
It was literally just, it was one of those calls where like whoever the head ref was, however he saw it, it was just how it was going to be. Like, because if he would have called a PI, would have made sense. If he wouldn't have called a PI, would have made sense. So,
yeah.
Crappy call, crappy way for the Bengals to end, especially when they needed that game so bad. But Patriots escape a trap game, and they continue to kind of be the inevitable team of the AFC this season.
Yeah, I think it's going to come down to them, and if Denver can put an offense together, I think they can easily cruise through the rest of the AFC just with that defense.
Yeah.
But credit to the Patriots, they have fully leaned into Travion Henderson. Like, they don't even try to give Ramondre Stevenson a massive load of carries anymore.
Yeah.
Good for them, man.
Yeah, they finally realized that he's just better overall. Also, fun fact, did y'all know Drake May? I don't think, maybe in his career, at least this season, he has not had a 300-yard passing game yet.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Very interesting, isn't it? And yet he's like top 5 in yards. Maybe he's top 3. He's up there.
It's because he's so, like, he is a 275 every week. And it's ridiculous. He has crazy.
He's literally between that 250 to 300 range every week. It's wild.
He's so consistent, but he has to have if he wants to win an MVP, he has to have a 350-yard game at some point.
Yeah, he's got to throw 4 touchdowns and have a crazy completion percentage. But he's having these great games with Stephon Diggs as his best wide receiver.
Old Stephon.
Old Stephon. And Hunter Henry had a great game today, but he's not very consistent. He's been good, but not crazy good.
Yeah.
So the Patriots, they're only going to get better if you think about it. Like, imagine they add a top tier wide receiver this offseason.
Good luck.
Because
they have the pay room to do it.
They have so much cap room. It's unbelievable. They came into the season with it, and Drake May loves a deep ball. So I'm just saying, watch out for them down the line. Drake May, 5,000 yards and 100 touchdowns in 2 years.
Yeah.
2 years from now. Just mark my words.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about 2 games at the same time because they were both boring. And then we'll kind of wrap up the early morning slate here. Jets at Baltimore, or Ravens won 23-10. Kind of shaky at the beginning, but it ended up being a bloodbath. And then Vikings at Packers. Packers won that 23-6. That one was just straight up a JJ McCarthy bloodbath.
Yeah, he's bad.
I was gonna say, I have 2 questions for you. In terms of, because obviously we don't have to recap those games for y'all. If you guys want to recap, then go do it yourself.
If you guys want to go watch the Jets play football, do that on your own time because I'm not
go for it.
I don't want to.
Both these games were boring. Obviously, I score watched via Red Zone. They were both very boring. But the exact thing that you thought was going to happen happened.
Yeah.
But in terms of the 32 current starting quarterbacks, not with injuries or whatever, the 32 starting quarterbacks in the NFL, where does JJ McCarthy rank for y'all?
I mean,
I'll ask a question to your question. Who is worse?
Because I'm about to drop a hot take. I don't think there's anyone worse.
I can't think of anyone worse. Shedeur was better.
I would say I'm including Shedeur Sanders and Tyler Shuck in this conversation, who have only had 1 and 2 games to prove themselves. And in those 1 and 2 games, they have impressed me more than JJ McCarthy has in 6.
JJ McCarthy has had one good quarter, and it was the fourth
Yep.
quarter against the Bears. That's it.
And
I mean,
Every
9 game to play.
I would
Oh
I
my
would
Lord.
ask you, is there any quarterback so bad that's not a starting quarterback that could make Justin Jefferson look terrible?
I feel so bad for Justin Jefferson. He's so pissed off right now in Minneapolis.
I go back
Free
to the
him.
conversation we had last week. One of us could be throwing the ball to him and make him look better.
Yeah.
Swear.
I'm being so serious.
Yeah, McCarthy, he needs to find God.
Yeah.
He needs to go to church. He needs to pray. He needs to get some guidance in his life because it's whatever he's doing, it ain't working.
And
Hear me, right? This is, oh my word. All right. You can call this a conspiracy, but I'm telling you, this is a ploy by the Minnesota Vikings to get it where they can restructure Justin Jefferson's contract so he's not so expensive.
And then just get rid of him.
Well, just get rid of JJ McCarthy so they bring in another guy.
They bring in a
With all
guy
that
who's
extra
actually
money?
worth paying. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. And then moving on from that game, because there's really nothing else to talk about there. I mean, the Packers played like the Packers always do.
I
where
mean,
they just-
the Vikings are the only team in the NFC North that aren't good, and they're not even
Yep.
that bad.
yeah. And by the way, I will apologize. 3 weeks ago, I did mention the Vikings having a playoff chance, and I want to apologize to all of our viewers for ever even mentioning that. That is my fault. And as a
Yeah,
host, I
that's
take
dead.
full responsibility for being a terrible host in that. But my
You gotta
question
eat
about
those.
I got to ask the Ravens Jets question because I had to come up with one for that one too. And my question for you guys is, in terms of a scale of the and 10 being the 2019 Titans in the first 2 rounds of the playoffs, how dangerous is this Ravens team?
I mean, how many wins in a row is this for them?
I can give you the
Like,
exact number right now, but I want to say 3.
I think it is.
Ever since Lamar's gotten back, they haven't
Yeah.
lost since Lamar's been back. Oh, hold on. I lied to you. It is 5.
It's 5 in a row.
Oh,
Okay,
And mind you,
yeah,
they've been
go ahead.
all but one has been a once. All but one have been less than one, like more than one possession games.
Yeah,
Because they beat the
two-score
Bears
games at
30 to
least.
16, the Dolphins 28 to 6, the Vikings 27 to 19, the Browns 23 to 16, and the Jets 23 to 10. They are killing teams.
They still have to play the Bengals twice.
Yep. I mean, their schedule is really nice. I mean, they got versus the Bengals on Thanksgiving. Well, tonight, I guess, for you guys, for you listeners.
That'll be.
Then-
whoa, Joe Burrow's back, isn't he?
Yes, my fantasy quarterback is back. Yay!
Coming off IR finally.
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 And then that just shows you how bad turf toe is, though. That's what me and my dad were talking about today. Like, turf toe has the worst name for one of the worst injuries you can get. Like,
yeah.
For any of you who don't know what that is, because I know the 3 of us know what that is, but I'm sure we all had to do some research into it. It's when the ligament in your big toe gets, like, the ligament that controls, not like if this is your, like, we have a video. Oh my God, this is so awesome.
Look at
like,
this.
Not this part of your big toe, but like this part of your big toe, it breaks that. It tears that ligament, so you literally can't move it. Anytime you step, you're in immense pain. So,
and they call that turf toe?
It's called turf toe.
I would call that like tearing your big toe.
Exactly.
Big toe tear.
A big toe tear. Yeah.
Big toe tear. Big toe tear.
big toe tear. Yeah. That's brutal. Oh my Lord.
It's bad.
I actually did not know what turf toe was, so thank you for the demonstration.
Yeah, I didn't either. I just
So it's like tearing your Achilles in your big toe.
Yeah, you can't move. You can only move the top part of your big toe. It's that bad.
Oh yeah,
like it took Adrian Peterson out for an entire season one time.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
that's brutal.
Yeah, but anyways, he's back. But yeah, I think in my personal scale, I think the Ravens are about an 8.5 right now because I don't want to put them in juggernaut mode.
Certainly not.
They're scary.
Like even this game, they didn't play great, but the Jets are the Jets, and they're not good.
Yeah.
But they still have to play the Bengals twice, Pittsburgh. They host New England, and then Green Bay, and then Pittsburgh again. So they play Bengals twice, Pittsburgh twice, New England, and Green Bay.
Which, by the way, the last 2 games of their schedule are both flex games, which is kind of interesting to me.
Yeah, that's weird.
Very
But I
strange.
mean, I guess they just I don't know how flex works, but those
Called
tickets
it.
being 300 for the last Pittsburgh game, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Why?
Why?
I was just saying
Could
this. That
could
will not be a division fight. That will be the Ravens get to step in and murder the Steelers again. Well, they make
or or is this a win and get in scenario for both teams? Is that what the ticket market is thinking?
I
Big
guess it
ticket
has to be.
is big
I don't
ticket
know
looking
though.
for a playoff push there?
Yeah. The ticket master's trying to make you the ticket slave.
Yeah. Yes. But that game tomorrow, that's prime time too. The or tonight, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
The Ravens Bengals. That'll be a good one. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Um,
Gonna be in a turkey coma at that point, so everyone's gonna be
yeah,
sitting on the couch anyways.
I'm gonna be so deep into some chocolate derby pie that I might not even be verbal.
I mean, I'm gonna become one with the mac and cheese.
Oh my
Yes,
God.
dude. I was saying before this, I'm gonna be in a mac and cheese related coma. All right. Should we move on?
Look, yeah. And then save these 2 games for last because they should not have been this close. They really shouldn't. And
Mm-mm.
honestly, shame on the 2 teams who made these close. But
Yeah.
shout out the Giants and my Titans, man. They made these games close.
Shout out to 2 players specifically, Jameis Winston and Kamir DK.
I love you, Kamiri DK.
Oh my goodness, my sweet Pookie.
My sweet. By the way,
Let's
he
talk.
leads in all-purpose yards. He leads the NFL this year in all-purpose yards, which includes
He's on
return
pace.
yards.
He's on pace to break the record.
Yeah,
I think
he's been the best returner in the
Darren
league.
Sproles has the record.
He's been the best returner in the league that we've seen in a very long time, which is ridiculous.
And he's an awesome weapon on offense too. He's so good. Well, I guess from that Seahawks 30, Titans 24. I did not get to watch this game, but I did keep up with it. Cam Ward had the best game he has had so far.
And he looked really good. Like we've been saying on the podcast for a couple weeks, he's been looking good. And in this game, he came into his element and showed everyone that he is a good quarterback.
And he did it with nothing. Ridley's out for the season. Iamander didn't play. So his weapons were Van Jefferson, DK, and I think Mason Kinsey.
Yeah. And Restrepo. Restrepo finally got in, which I was happy to see. But he really didn't do anything. He had 2 catches for 27 yards. So
yeah, but I mean, he's going to get playing time going forward. Just because of his connection with Ward, and there's literally no one else to throw to.
And I will say the connection showed. The connection showed very well on those
I love
2 plays.
Restrepo. I'm so happy we kept him around.
Me too. Anyways, there's not much to say about this game. JSN is a really good receiver. That's about all I have in terms of this game. Cam Ward is a really good quarterback, and JSN is a really good receiver. And Shamiri DK is a really good return man.
Yeah, I saw this. I saw this on the internet, and I wanted to just ask y'all: would you want Bill Belichick as the next coach of the Titans?
Nope.
No. 2 immediate no's. I considered it for a second, and then I said no, but only because he's Bill Belichick.
Well, I think that being at North Carolina. You go, Andrew. My bad.
Well, I was going to say, North Carolina. I love how you brought that up. Like, North Carolina, kind of trash this season. And then if you ask yourself, when in the NFL has Bill Belichick had success without Thomas Edwin Brady?
Never.
I think that's his middle name. I don't actually know. But
yeah, I mean, you're right. He hasn't. He hasn't.
So,
that's
you think he's going to come in with the Titans? I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, my God. His middle name is Edward.
No, I was close.
Whoa.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. Fanboy.
Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr.
Junior?
He's a junior.
He is a junior.
Brady Jr. would have been so cool on a jersey. Why did that never come?
Maybe he didn't like his dad. I don't know.
Speaking of Tom Brady, Tom.
Oh, yeah. Which okay, was that the Eagles-Cowboys game?
It was.
Yeah.
Okay.
His name is Andrew Dickerson. Or not Andrew. His name is Landon Dickerson with a D. That's Brady, all I have.
We'll get there, but let's move into Lions 34, Giants 27. Over 1,000 yards of offense.
This game was
in this
awesome.
one.
This game was absolutely awesome.
This was a heater. Jameis deserves a starting quarterback job.
Yes, he does. And Jahmyr Gibbs deserves an anonymous rock solid player of the week. Oh my goodness.
I don't think it's crazy to he was my 1-1 on that. I'll go ahead and say.
Yeah, I mean,
but
Andrew, did you have him as your rock solid player of the week? We might as well just give it out.
I mean, yeah, I did because
yeah, me too.
Like they didn't even touch him.
Yeah. No, they literally did not touch him. Like
he was unbelievable,
ridiculous.
So yeah, a preemptive rock solid sports performance of the week. Jahmyr Gibbs, unbelievable. What did he end up having? I'll yap for a second, but pull those numbers up. The Giants are generational choke artists. I think they have 4 or 5 games this year where they've had a 10-point lead in the fourth quarter and lost.
Yeah.
It's just, I mean, we know the Giants aren't good, but that's just sad.
The Giants are worse than the Falcons, bro.
Yeah.
Give me the Gibbs stats.
15 carries. He did this on 15 carries. 15 carries, 219 yards, 2 touchdowns. Then for receiving 11 catches, 45 yards, and 1 touchdown, which his receiving stats were not as crazy. But rushing, you're averaging 14.6 yards a run.
I think he had 3 50-plus yard runs for touchdowns.
Yeah. He had 1 69er.
Good Lord.
San Francisco.
Yeah, the San Francisco 69ers.
Woo. A lot of that there.
Yeah. That is credit to the Giants. They kept it close, but they're not a good team. They're not fighting for anything at this point.
Yeah. In the words of my uncle, they tried their darndest.
They tried their darndest. That's for sure.
Yeah, shout out them, man. But
I want to know who's nice. Wan'Dale Robinson is nice, by the way.
He is. He is. Yeah, he is.
Love that guy. He's got better stats than Justin Jefferson this year. Fun fact. Google it.
Well, and honestly, I don't think it's crazy to say that next year, whenever they do have a competent wide receiver 1 in Malik Neighbors back and Scattaboo, it could be a very not great team by any means, but they could be a very, very good team.
Yeah. They've got to invest in the line, and they've got to teach Jackson Dart how to not die.
Pretty much. Well, because a lot of those sacks he does take are genuinely his fault.
Yeah, and he's like Josh Allen. I've been saying it all year. He's very physical when he runs. He will lower his shoulder, and it arguably got Brian Dable fired because he couldn't stay healthy and the team was bad.
Which is, it's good until it's not. It's one of those things where it's like, it's great when he runs someone over, but it sucks when he dislocates his shoulder because he's a quarterback and not a 315-pound defensive lineman.
Yeah, it sucks when he's got 3 concussions and 5 starts.
Yeah.
It's not good.
I won't cut it.
No.
All right, moving on to the afternoon slate. Let's get him out of the way. Shadur Sanders, welcome to the NFL. I'm so sorry for disrespecting you. You
can say it.
2 of the nicest checkdowns I've ever seen. I love Dylan Sampson so much, but Shadur played good. The stats,
his stats are inflated.
His stats are inflated. He threw 2 really nice checkdowns. One of them, 1 or 2 of them went to the house because of Dylan Sampson.
But he did have 1 deep ball that was genuinely a top 5 ball thrown in the NFL this season. Did you guys see that?
I didn't see it. Was it good?
He was rolling out of the pocket, stiff armed a guy off, and as he was stiff arming him, bombed it 47 yards straight to. I don't even know who the guy who caught it was. Straight to him, straight for a touchdown. Okay. And Myles Garrett, they showed him on the sidelines. He was all smiles. It was so funny.
Oh, I love seeing Myles Garrett happy.
I know. He deserves it, man.
Speaking of him, he's on pace to not only break the sack record, but absolutely destroy it. He had 3 sacks today. And I don't think it's a hot take to say if he retires, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Oh,
if he retires tomorrow.
He's playing himself into the position, which we literally saw a couple years ago with Aaron Donald retiring. He's playing himself because the consensus greatest defensive player ever right now is Lawrence Taylor. And that's one of the only consensus kind of guys right now. Because there's people who don't even think that Tom Brady is the GOAT,
And they're crazy.
Which is crazy.
They exist. They're real.
Yeah.
I mean,
There's
you
not
look
a
at
lot of people who don't believe
You're
that
crazy.
Lawrence
You're a
Taylor is
crazy
not the
person.
GOAT. But
He had a little bit of help.
yeah,
yeah,
He got that good stuff. But yeah, it's Lawrence Taylor is easily the best defensive player ever. Him and then like Reggie White, Aaron Donald, and Miles Garrett is definitely putting himself in
I was
that
gonna say, and Miles
conversation.
Garrett has a good 5 really good seasons in front of him, and probably 7 or 8 playing seasons in front of him. He could break it. He could
Oh,
bust.
for sure. The all-time sack record. He could get the single season sack record. And today the Browns sacked Geno Smith 10 times.
God, I mean,
I th-
I'm not gonna lie. Gino sucks, but I kind of feel bad for him. He has no help.
yeah.
he's like an old dog.
Yeah,
He needs to be taken out back, and I'm gonna leave it at that because we've all read Old Yeller. We know what happens.
yeah.
But they need to Old Yeller him. It's like Genty had a good
Euthanize the
game.
career.
Yeah, but the Raiders are just they're so cooked. And this was the first time a Browns first time starting quarterback had won a game since 1995.
Yay, go Shador. Retire his number.
That was before the jersey started. Because the jersey started with Couch, I want to say.
That's crazy. By the way, if you
Yeah.
don't know what we're referring to, there's a Browns fan who has
The-
gone wildly viral now
It's the best.
because he has a nameplate of every single starting quarterback since Tim Couch.
Yes, since the Browns came back into existence in the
Yep.
late 90s, he's got every starting quarterback on one jersey, every nameplate.
Which, by the way, the jersey is it's like a regular jersey, but now it's had to be extended onto so we can put more names. But
It's
as
actually
of
a
right
dress
now,
now. It's a
yeah,
dress.
I don't think he's gonna have to change any names anytime soon because Shador Sanders seems to be
It's his
what
job
they
to lose.
need.
Yep.
No, yeah,
And-
but keep your fingers crossed.
Yeah. I want to point on this Browns rookie class has been
Stupid.
I think it's one of the best all time. It's like that Saints 2017 class with Kamara,
Mhm.
Ramczyk, those guys. But
Yeah.
they've got Shadur Sanders, Dylan Gabriel, who didn't play terrible. He looked serviceable. Quishon Judkins, Dylan Sampson, Harold Fannin, Isaiah Bond, Mason Graham. They got dudes everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, I want to give credit. I can't think of the name of their GM at the moment, but that guy, he hit it out of the
Mhm.
park this time.
And Fannin. Don't forget about old Harold Fannin over
I think I
there.
said Fannin. Yeah, he's
Oh,
You
probably
did say
did.
Fannin.
absolute
Got your
monster.
back, cuz.
Yeah, he's so good.
I
I
love
mean,
Harold Fannin.
credit to the Browns. But moving on, we'll hit Jags 27, Cardinals 24.
Overtime
And-
game.
Overtime game, and I think Jacoby Brissett's arm is probably going to fall out of its socket by the end of the season because I
Yeah.
feel like every time I look at the box stats for a Cardinals game, he's throwing 35, 40, 50 times.
Yeah.
But they don't have any running games or they don't have any running game
Yeah.
at all.
Great time to have a fantasy wide receiver in the Cardinals red. I mean,
Yeah, great
Go
time to have
invest.
Trey McBride.
whew,
I think he's clear cut best tight end in the NFL this year. It's
By far.
not even close.
by far.
But Trevor Lawrence, 3 touchdowns and 4 turnovers, 3 bad picks, and then 1 interception that kind of counted as a fumble somehow. But they're 7-4, and they're 1 game back from the Colts in the AFC South. So
Yeah.
how are we feeling about the Jaguars?
I don't think they're that good, but my hot take will reflect my opinion of them. That's all I'll say.
Well, I think they're winning despite Trevor Lawrence not playing as well. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
like on offense, they don't have anybody. I mean, I guess aside from Strange, they don't have anybody that's showing out. You know,
Mm-mm.
so
Parker,
I think it's
Parker
'cause of
Washington
our
has
coach.
kind of taken over some of the role that Brian Thomas has left behind, but you're right. Outside of him, and I mean, I can't think of anybody else. So
I think their tight end is Strange.
yeah, they got
Brenton Strange.
Brenton
He's pretty
Strange.
good.
He's serviceable. Yeah, I like him. But we were talking about the Bears earlier, how they've not really played a complete game all year. I think the Jaguars are in the same boat. They're just very well coached.
Yeah.
Mhm.
As goofy as Liam Cohen is, he's got the boys playing.
Duval.
Duval.
He's a
and-
goofball, but he's got it.
Yeah, so credit to the Jaguars. They pulled this one out. And Just an interesting thought experiment I came up with in the car earlier. Would y'all rather have Bo Nix or Trevor Lawrence as your starting quarterback right now?
I'd probably still go with Trevor.
Ooh, okay.
Maybe
I'd
there's
go
some
Bo.
bias there, but
I'd go
I
Bo.
I personally don't have a preference because I can't stand Trevor Lawrence and Bo Nix has not been good in really at all this year. Um, but I thought that was interesting because I just compared them in my head and I was like, they're kind of the same quarterback.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
it's
Very,
weird.
very hit or miss week to week.
It's
Um,
a really strange like parallel they're on right now. Well, because Bo Nix is very, very, very criminally average this entire season, and
yeah,
Trevor Lawrence is either really bad or really good, but it averages out to be average.
Yeah.
yeah,
It's weird.
yeah. They both average out, and then from that, I think anyone else have anything from Jags Cardinals?
Nope.
I don't.
All
I
right,
think
well,
it's time
let's.
for our favorite segment of the week.
What is
Andrew talks
this?
about Andrew talks about the Atlanta Falcons.
Oh yeah, this was an afternoon game.
It was
Oh,
an afternoon game, but of
Hey,
course
y'all pulled it out.
we did, despite everybody not believing in the Atlanta Falcons. To to include the two of you.
mhm.
True, yeah, we both
Yeah.
picked the Saints. We I want to hand up. I did not believe in Kirk Cousins, and that is on me. I should have believed in Kirk Cousins, but I mean they ran the ball down the Saints' throat. They fed Bijan, they fed Tyler Algier pretty much the same amount of carries to talent relative success. Bijan had a lot more yards. I think he scored. Um,
I don't think he did.
he might not have. I have no idea. I don't know what I'm talking about ever. But Falcons 24, Saints 10. Just the Saints are dead, and now Alvin Kamara's. I think he's injured, so the Saints.
Yeah.
They're. I saw Devin Neal, at least in fantasy waiver wire pickups, went up 30%. So
Wow.
I don't think the Saints are going to have much of an offense or at least running game going forward.
Wow.
And a rookie quarterback throwing the ball 40 plus times is not ideal,
Bad idea.
Not at all.
especially against the Falcons defense, which is disgusting.
Yeah. It's getting them all the experience you could possibly need, though. So
Yeah.
shout out them for that, I guess.
Well, and I want to say this, right? Because just because the Falcons played good this game, it is not indicative of the Falcons winning next week. And
No,
I just want
it's actually the opposite.
yeah, like it's a coin toss. Like they talk about any given Sunday, the Falcons embody that. Right?
Yeah, no doubt. But where does this put the Falcons record wise now? Let me take a look.
I think we have 4 wins. So it'd be 4 and 6, maybe.
It's fireable. It's head coach fireable.
Yeah.
That's definitely fireable range. Yeah.
And it is the Saints. So does this really count as a win? That's up to you. You know.
I mean, technically, yes. Like legally
Yeah.
speaking, yes. But
It's like beating your little brother in basketball.
Yeah.
It counts morally,
yeah,
but not really.
you don't feel good about it after.
Yeah.
Like he's crying to mom, and you're just like, man, I just beat up on some child.
At least I got the dub.
Yeah,
Not my
right.
fault. Not my fault. My little brother sucks.
Yeah. Oh, but the Falcons investing 2 first round picks into what was it, Jalen Walker and James Pierce?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's paid off because Jalen Walker has
Very.
been very good. James Pierce has been good.
Give me a sec. I'll be right back.
Okay. The rest of that defense overall has just played very good this year.
Mhm.
It's just the question marks on offense and especially at quarterback going
Yeah.
forward.
I like that. I like that. All right, let's talk about the marquee game of the afternoon.
This was
Eagles
crazy.
at Cowboys. What a game.
Wow.
Eagles up 21-0 in the second half. Cowboys win it anyways. And my question for you, Mr. Abraham,
Give it to me.
are the Cowboys going to make the playoffs?
I mean, it's between them and the Eagles for the NFC East.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, what's the split right there?
I mean, it's open right now because they split the season, so it's open. Whoever has the better record will get it. But the Eagles only have 3 losses on the season, where the Cowboys have two and a tie.
Yeah.
So,
Looking back, that tie against Green Bay is absolutely brutal.
and it's gonna screw both teams too.
Yeah. It's with the NFC North being as tight as it is.
Mm-hmm.
The Cowboys are live. The defense has stiffened up just a little bit. It's not completely horrible like it was early on in the
Mm.
season.
It's improvement. I mean,
It's they've
and
definitely improved.
not
Um,
hard to improve when you're that bad, but like it's improvement.
yeah, and I don't know I think the issues with the Eagles are more glaring
Oh
because
yeah,
they cannot run the football. It's
nope.
night and day difference from the production they had last year, and it's very alarming to me. I think it's
This is
Patullo. I think he gotta go.
this is not a good Eagles team, honestly. Like
No, but
they're
just
kind of
it
scaring me.
it's kind of like the Bears. They're 8-3. They're playing good. They're winning,
Hmm.
except for, this week when they completely choked the game away
Yeah,
and ruined a unanimous pick last week, I'm pretty sure. Did we all take the Eagles?
unfortunately,
Of course we did. See, ladies and gentlemen, we know ball here.
of
This
course.
this is why we play. This is why you
Yeah,
listen.
this was an amazing game. I think everyone watched this game. I think it was like the highest viewership for a game this season yet, which is kind of weird, but whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, let's finish this recap out with two blowouts real quick. First
Oh,
of all,
one more thing from
oh,
the
go for
Eagles
it.
Cowboys. George Pickens. Is
Whew.
is it time to have some uncomfortable
Yes,
conversations about who is the
absolutely.
Cowboys wide receiver one?
Yes.
Because George Pickens,
Yep.
he's Randy Moss himself is comparing George Pickens to Randy Moss.
He's ridiculous.
He's
Like
absolutely crazy.
he gets it when it comes his way. I don't
I
really
think
know
I
how else to
think
put it.
they targeted him 9 times. I want to say he had 9 catches. He caught every pass.
Hmm.
Um, Absolute game changer. And that like during the offseason, that would either did they trade for him or sign him?
They traded for him.
They traded for him. I didn't like at the time that was kind of like, oh, let's see if George Pickens can keep his head on. And I mean, he's still George Pickens to an extent, but he's putting
Mm.
up he's gonna get paid.
Oh, very much so.
Yeah. Whether it's by the Cowboys, which you know how that goes, we'll see with Jerry or somebody else. Titans. Um,
Please.
please. Oh my goodness, imagine George Pickens and Cam Ward.
That would make me so happy.
My
Like,
heart rate just
yeah.
shot to dangerous levels. I'm gonna have to do breathing exercises.
Yeah,
Um,
but I don't know. The Cowboys are a playoff worthy team. It's just that they have so weird of a record right now. It's out of reach.
I
Right
think
now.
if they manage to like say they just have a bunch of stuff go their way, they can still win the East, to my knowledge. I'm pretty sure.
Hmm.
Like say they win the East, watch out if this team gets to the playoffs
You do not
because
want to.
no, that's a scary team to run into in
Or
January.
well, timeout. You might want to see the Cowboys in the playoffs because they always are a different team in the playoffs. But like, you don't want to
Usually,
see.
usually they're the team they were at the start of the year this year in the playoffs, if you know what I'm
Hmm.
talking about.
Yeah,
But what if they switch it?
I don't. I mean, put it this way: you don't want to face them in the wild card. You can face them in the
Mm-mm.
divisional. That's cool in the divisional because
I say
that's where they end.
I say if
But,
they run into the Rams, then they're done. They're not beating
yeah,
the Rams.
but they're
But
a scary team that you don't want to play right now.
I agree wholeheartedly. And Andrew's not back. That's on him. So we're gonna move on.
Yeah, and by the way, Andrew, I'm sure agrees.
Oh yeah.
Bucks at Rams. This game was a blowout,
Yeah,
and
this was bad.
it feels
The
like it wasn't really the Bucks' fault that's a blowout. It's just another injury
they're
after
so
another,
injured.
after another, after another, after another. This is the first week where I fully dropped them out of my power rankings despite injuries. I feel terrible for the Buccaneers. I hate it. It hurts. And like I feel like my hot take from a couple weeks ago where I felt like the Bucks would only lose 2 games can be voided because of all the injuries.
I think
God, it
I'll
sucks.
second that. I can second that. But yeah, Stafford's the MVP.
Yeah,
I
he is.
I hate to say it. Jonathan Taylor, at this point, Taylor might not even win Offensive Player of the Year just because of JSN. But Stafford's the MVP.
He's fallen out. Yeah.
He's playing unbelievable football. He's got what 30 touchdowns and 2 picks.
It's been ridiculous.
Something around that. Last I checked, it was around there, but it's the Rams are scary good. They're getting really hot at the most important time of the season. They're doing the opposite of what the Colts are doing.
Yeah.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah,
Yeah.
this is a scary team, the Rams. Like that's
Bloodbath game.
all caps scary. They are top
Yeah.
dogs in my opinion. And
Yeah.
I will say Devontae Adams scored another 1 yard touchdown today. That was funny.
Woo!
He just does it every
1 yard
week.
touchdown, David, man.
Every week, dude. He's the best red zone threat, maybe in the league. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well, as long as Evans is out, yeah, he probably is.
True. Yeah. Yep.
But let's move on. I'm not gonna lie. The Jungle Panthers showed up to this game, but the mean 49ers also showed up to this game. Panthers at San Fran, 20-9. I mean,
this
both
game was
these teams
close.
looked good. Yeah, the score doesn't show it. This game was very close.
Yeah,
I
it was
think
close
San
for
Fran got
good 3 quarters. And Brock Purdy did
Yeah.
everything he could to try and lose this game. 3 picks.
Oh, he did.
JC Horn had 2 of the nastiest interceptions I've seen in a minute. I love JC Horn.
Yeah. I mean, and then Trayvon Merrick did hit Jawan Jennings in the balls.
That was hilarious.
I'm not gonna lie.
And then after Merrick, like after a play, he cheap shots Jawan Jennings in the nuts, and Jennings waits until after the game, and then he walks up to Merrick and starts swinging on him.
That was
so
just such a
funny.
funny game. Like, I don't really know how, like, we haven't had like a truly funny NFL game this season, and this was a truly funny NFL
It
game.
was
like Bryce
yeah.
Young also just looked like a toddler multiple times, which was great.
There was an early drive from the Panthers in the first or second quarter where Bryce Young was playing good. He drove him all the way down the field and then makes one of the worst reads I've ever seen.
Oh, that was bad.
He could have ran for a touchdown like on the right side of the field. Instead, he throws it over the middle and it's picked off in the end zone.
If you say, I was about to sing Daddy's Home, but Andrew just again.
he just sit down and left. But
anyways,
Bryce Young, don't do that, man. I want to be a Bryce Young truther. I want to believe. I want to wear the tinfoil hat and just start screaming Bryce Young propaganda on the seal at UTK. But I can't do that if you're going to just make horrible reads over the middle, because then I'm going to look like a fool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's bad. But again, it's weird because the Jungle Panthers showed up today. It's just that the kitty cat Bryce Young showed up today.
Yeah.
And then the mean 49ers showed up today. It's just that Brock Purdy is the quarterback and not Mac Jones. So
yeah, there were like I heard a lot of chants in the stadium of people like booing Brock Purdy after I think 2 picks. So the third one must have really set him off.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it is genuinely time to make a conversation within the front office of who do we want to start, because they're a playoff team. There's no doubting it.
They definitely can be.
They're a playoff team.
Like I feel like we say the same thing about San Francisco all the time, except for the past couple of years of Brock Purdy. It's just, can the quarterback position support the rest of the team at least a little bit? Jimmy Garoppolo did a decent job of doing it. Brock Purdy's done great. In previous seasons, he's not been good this year. But I mean, if Mac Jones can come in and play better than Brock Purdy, he should remain the starter. There should be a weekly quarterback competition in San Francisco.
I agree. And they have not had a great quarterback, and I'm putting a asterisk on that because Kaepernick did have 1 or 2 like really solid years.
Yeah.
They have not had a great quarterback since Steve Young.
That was like 90s.
Yeah. Late 90s.
We weren't here. We weren't around. I don't remember.
Some of us weren't.
You don't remember Steve Young though. Like, what? Do you remember watching Steve Young?
No, I don't.
Okay. Yeah. If you did, then I'm gonna just start calling you Owen.
Yeah. But I mean, I think that wraps up the recap. Let's move on. Weekly award show. We've already mentioned it, but the rock solid performance of the week goes to Jahmyr Gibbs. Woo!
Absolutely.
Great. I mean, we've already mentioned the stats. I'm not going to talk again, but 3 touchdowns, over 250 yards of offense through one man.
Beast.
Have a day.
And I think he's either close to, I think he's like 3 touchdowns away from breaking Barry Sanders, either single season or career touchdowns with the Lions.
Yeah.
Crazy work.
Yeah. And I mean, also, that's like not also to mention that he literally has had like one of the greatest, like, okay, he's had a couple off weeks, but like, he's had one of the greatest like fantasy running back seasons of all time.
He's crazy good. But
Like,
yeah, I think unanimous rock solid performance. And if Bradley was here, God rest his soul, he would
yeah.
also pick Jameer Gibbs.
Currently ruling on the Epstein case. Hope you make the right decision, man.
Yeah. Trust in
Unk,
you, brother.
Unk of the week. I'm not
Ooh.
gonna lie. I kind of looked at Unk of the week like on a system of stats and age. So Jacoby Brissett was almost my Unk of the week,
Okay.
but due to the age category, I gave it to Tyrod Taylor.
Really? How
Because
old's Tyrod at this point? He's got what?
38.
Oh,
Tyrod Taylor's 38?
Yeah.
Whoa.
I mean,
That doesn't
what a
feel
game
right.
from Tyrod, man. He
What'd he
really didn't
have?
play that great. He went 17 for 28 for 222, one touchdown and one interception. And on the ground, he had 5 carries for 19 yards. But I
Wow.
mean,
He's
it's Tyrod
38?
Taylor. He is 38 years old.
That's crazy. I didn't
I'm
think he
sorry,
was that old.
36.
Okay.
But still,
he doesn't feel that old.
yeah. I mean,
Wow.
he was drafted in 2011.
that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Because I remember he started for the Bills until Josh Allen got
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Well,
Wow.
and he was a backup before that. Was it for
Was it the Giants?
I think it was the Ravens.
Yeah, he was drafted by the Ravens.
Yeah, it was okay, yeah. So he was Flacco's backup.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Huh. Wow.
Man, yeah.
I didn't
shout
realize
out,
he was that old. Yeah,
shout
shout out to him.
Tyrod Taylor. What about you, Abe? Who do you guys own for the week?
I mean, I could go with the chalk pick of Matthew Stafford again and just pretty much give him unk of the year at this point. I think he's certainly in the running, but I'm going to go with Hunter Henry, tight end for the New England Patriots. He is 30 years old. So this counts. He had what did he have? He had over 100 yards and a touchdown. But he just had an amazing game today, and really he's outside of Stephon Diggs and the occasional wide receiver 2 to 3 that pops off for New England.
Booty.
Booty, one of them. He's been probably the most consistent weapon on that Patriots offense, in my
By
opinion.
far.
Yeah, he's been really solid this year, and he had a really great game this week. So my unk is Hunter Henry. Mr. Patterson,
Hello.
give us your unk of the week.
My unk of the week, because see, I was kind of in line with you where I was going to go with the unanimous with Matthew Stafford, but apparently all three of us believe Matthew Stafford just earns it intrinsically.
I think you should.
Yeah. So I'm going to go with somebody else who is also 30.
Okay.
His name is Kareem Hunt.
Hey, yes. He had a good game. Mm-hmm.
Did 104 yards, a touchdown, 30 carries.
30 carries for Kareem Hunt in 2025.
Yeah.
30?
30.
Oh my
They
gosh.
gave him 30 carries.
His average was 3.5 yards a carry. So not a great average, but just the fact that he can hold up that volume is
Okay.
yeah.
I want to just when people bring up running back yard per carry, in my head, I'm like, okay, there's 4 downs. If you can get a first down running the ball 4 times in a row with your yards per carry, that is a good yard per carry.
Okay.
Is that a valid
That's
judgment
fair. Yeah.
of yards per carry? 3.5, it's not
That's
ideal, but if you run it 4 times in a row, that's more than a first down.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a wrong way of thinking, but
Yeah, it's
typically-
not like a concrete method that you can put on the field and have it work, because obviously you're not going to run the ball and get exactly 3.5 yards every time.
yeah.
But just for judging if yards per carry is good or not, that's always how I've done it, and I just felt like yapping about that for a second.
I tend to believe that if you're less than 4, like if you're less than 4 but 3 or greater, you're mid, and if you're less than 3, then you're problematic. So
that's kind of how I viewed it too.
Yeah.
But Mr. Greyson, would you like to give us your shocker of the week, please?
Yeah, this is a very biased shocker of the week because I love him so. He is my current favorite player in the league. I'm currently looking at his jersey. My dear, dear sweet pea Cam Ward. Finally
We've seen it. We've
Had a-
seen the light. Cam
had
Ward
a
truthers.
statistically good game. Again, I've watched every Titans game this season.
Mhm.
He has been good and improving every single week, and he finally had a good statistical game
Against
like-
a great Seahawks team.
against a really great defense. Yeah, he went 28 for 42, which that's not amazing, but it's a 66% completion percentage, so it's okay.
Hey,
256 yards and a touchdown, no interceptions, no turnovers for my guy, with 6 carries, 37 yards, and a touchdown, which I really do think that is how he will be once he reaches his potential. But he almost had 300 yards of offense.
yeah, we finally saw it. It's here.
Yeah.
He's here. DK's here. There are dudes in Nashville. I will scream
Yes.
it from the mountaintop. We have got dudes.
Which my reason for him being the shocker, by the way, was the fact that it came against the Seahawks.
Yeah.
Like, they're a really good defense. Why
Mhm.
did he wait? Why did he have his first good statistical game against the Seahawks?
Hey,
That's
I'm
my
not
shocker.
complaining.
Well,
Good shocker though. Yeah, for sure.
It could be
Well-
like a coaching thing too, you know.
Yeah.
It's my
I can't-
blessing of the week.
I can't wait to see the news that we have hired Mike McCarthy is going to hit like crack.
Pass.
At this point, sure, give Cam Ward the ball every play. I don't care.
Read option or pass. Which one do you want?
Cam Ward, you are going to die with the rock. My shocker of the week, I'm going to go with the Davis Mills Mafia continuing to roll. They just barely squeak away against the Bills due to a good defensive performance. But Davis Mills has impressed. We've talked about it. But he came in there and got the job done against Buffalo when they needed it the most. So he is my shocker of the week again, just for continuing to put it together.
My shocker of the week, which I don't know how to feel about this. It's more of a thing and less of a person, right?
Okay.
I would say Baker Mayfield's left shoulder.
Oh,
Like, there's the only thing that's holding him back right now, right? All of his wide receivers have been injured. His running back one has been injured. His defense has been hit or miss.
Yep.
Baker Mayfield was making that team win. And
He's willing them.
yeah, 100%. And I guess the truth is once we age a little bit more, maybe we're not as Superman as we would like to be.
Mm-hmm.
And so that hurts. And
Mhm.
I am shocked to my core that it happened. We don't know when he'll be back, so I don't. So we'll see.
Who's their backup down there in Tampa?
Theodore Bridgewater.
Teddy Bridgewater?
Yeah.
What?
number
We're gonna get-
47.
Are we going to get Teddy Bridgewater football in 2025?
Teddy Two Gloves.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna have to. 'Cause
Oh my goodness. I didn't even see the Baker injury, so that's absolutely brutal. Here's a on the fly thought exercise. If the Bucks didn't have Baker this year, are they sniffing the playoffs like if they had, say, CJ Stroud?
No,
We don't think
I don't-
so.
I don't think so.
I don't really know. I'd probably say no, but I don't know who in NFC South. The only reason the Panthers are like good is because they have a weak schedule.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean,
Decent defense.
yeah,
But yeah. That's an interesting, like, he is that team. So it'll be interesting to see them without him. Or maybe it won't be. Maybe they'll just be terrible.
probably.
Speaking of terrible, Grayson, give me your bum of the week.
My bum of the week, and I hate to say this because it is because of injuries, but continuing with the Buccaneers talk, my bum of the week is the Buccaneers. They should not have lost this game by as much as they did. Pretty sure it was 28.
Everyone thought it would be close, and it was never close.
Yeah. And again, it's not their fault, but they're still the bum of the week because they did bum out. No other way to put it. They bummed out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Andrew, give me yours. I'm going to go last.
My bum of the week, and I know y'all talked about it while I was gone. Sorry, I had to.
You're taking it. You're taking mine.
What am I taking yours?
Just go. I know it. I already know what it is. Just go with it.
My bum of the week is the Panthers.
Oh, okay. You didn't take mine. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sweet.
And I don't really think that the 49ers are really that great. Like they're good.
Yeah.
But they're kind of like, it's kind of a toss up, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think the Panthers had a great opportunity to get some more steam to beat a really good 49ers team. I think that they could have done it. And for whatever reason, whether it's Bryce Young or, a multitude of things, it wasn't the defense,
No, the defense, I mean, they kept him in it. The Niners tried to give it to him.
Yeah, they tried, and just Bryce Young couldn't turn around and give it back. So that's a shocker to me. What was your shocker?
My shocker is my bum of the week is the Eagles after 1.5 quarters doing absolutely nothing with the best running back in the NFL, like talent wise, I'd say. It's not, I don't think it's crazy to put Saquon up there, but they just completely went dead. They had nothing, and they couldn't guard George Pickens. They couldn't guard CD. They made Dak Prescott look like an MVP for the back half of the game. And I don't know, like they're 8-3, but I'm sure Philly fans are mad about being 8-3. Could have been 9-2, maybe even 10-1.
Yeah.
But yeah, my bum of the week is the Eagles just for completely blowing that game. Going up 21 in the pretty much the first quarter. How do you lose that?
I don't know.
How do you lose that? Seahawks didn't lose that.
Yeah. Well, and the answer is you only rush 18 times,
They quit running with Saquon. I think Patulo's got to go. He's done. He's done. I mean, it's night and day difference with the same players from last year.
Mm-hmm.
And they just can't get anything going. It's crazy.
I agree. All right. Well, it's a long recap for you guys. Again, sorry about the technical difficulties if there are any. If not, then we are the greatest technical minds of all time. But when we come back, a little bit of playoff talk, a little chaos talk, if you will. But we will be right back right after this quick ad break from Alex Carpenter.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into it's pivotal week for playoff discussions, division champions, division percentages, and my gracious co-host, Mr. Greyson, has taken hard work and time out of his day to bring us some percentage chances of certain teams winning their division, making the playoffs, things of that nature. So, Greyson, take it away.
And I do so much in my days, so this just took so much energy out of me. I just do so much.
You were very busy.
I was
allegedly,
so busy.
according to sources.
I shot basketball with my little brother for 2 hours today.
That rules, actually.
Yeah, it was awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
Did you outshoot him?
Yeah, of course. Actually, he beat me in one game, which I was kind of shocked on.
Bury the tape. Bury the tape. That never sees the light of day.
Well, okay. We were shooting on an 8-foot rim just for fun.
Yeah.
And from the 3-point line, he hit 12 straight. And I was like, yeah, I ain't doing that. I'm not hitting 12 straight.
That's crazy work.
I know.
He's cheating. He's got to be.
Yeah, he did take steroids for the game. So whatever.
He's got like aimbot in pill form.
Shoot. Yeah, he might. I mean, look at this little gaming setup he's got here. I'm recording on his gaming setup. He might have the funds to get aimbot, apparently. I don't even he's got a whole like punching bag back here.
The setup awesome. looks like he could be the next ninja.
No, this is sweet. Like this setup is sweet. I wish I could like show you all around this. I mean, he's got like one of those like audio like controllers that like we have in the studio.
That rules. Like, he's got like a Rodecaster.
Yeah, wait, hold on. You know what? Yeah, like there, you see it?
Oh, yeah. That is sick, dude.
Dude, it's sick. Like this whole setup is sweet.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Shout out. He's even got a little plant, which is kind of funny.
For greenery purposes.
Yeah. He's got his own trash can. Like he's got everything thought of here. This is sweet. And just like his brother has 5 partially drank water bottles. This is awesome.
Yeah, that's the ultimate streamer setup.
Exactly. And like they're all like 3/4 of the way drunk. So like it's not worth going downstairs and refilling it, but it's also not worth like finishing it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there gets to a point where you can just finish the water bottles and not have to get more. So
yeah. Anyways, so I'm going to talk my percentages. Y'all agree with me, disagree with me. For the AFC North, I have, and by the way, I'm just going by current standings, like going down the list. Steelers, I have them at a 25% chance.
Okay.
Ravens at a 65,
I like
Bengals at a
that.
9, and the Browns at a 1.
Just because the Browns aren't technically
They're not, yeah.
eliminated,
By
but
the way, the only team who was like 0 throughout this entire thing is the Giants because they're the only team who's mathematically eliminated right now.
are they
Okay.
really? I didn't know
Mhm.
that. Okay.
But the Titans, Browns, and Raiders can be mathematically eliminated this week, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. I mean, I've been saying it about the Ravens all year. I wholeheartedly agree that it's their division to lose. They've
Mhm.
got the best chance out of anyone in there. Maybe the Bengals can get something going with Joe Burrow back.
Mhm. And they had that 9. I gave them a 9% chance for a reason. And honestly,
Yeah.
they could catch fire. They really could.
Because I mean, Joe comes back, and if he's hot, if the passing game can come back, and if the defense has been improved over the past 2 weeks. It's certainly not good by any means, but it's not garbage, dumpster fire, awful like it has been. Um, but I'm with you there. I got the Ravens by a lot to win the AFC North.
Mhm. What about you, Andrew? You in agreement with me?
What's the word I'm looking for? I want to say that I like the Ravens.
Mhm.
But I just don't see like the Steelers really losing a whole lot more,
Yep. They've still got to play each other twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess that's what it would come down to. I'm kind of torn because I do like the Steelers running offense. Mason Rudolph is kind of hit or miss, really good backup, but that's about it.
Yeah.
So I'm torn. I'll still say the Ravens, but just deep down, I just want you to know I want to say the Steelers.
That's fair. By the way, the reason why my jaw just dropped is because I just read the notification that LSU informs Brian Kelly he has been terminated without cause, meaning the school owes him $54 million. We are not a college football podcast. That is ridiculous.
Oh
But
my
Could be a
goodness.
coach for $54 million.
I was about to say, shoot, being a fired head coach is the greatest job in the world.
It's so nice. It's college football specifically. Like, what did Texas A&M pay Jimbo? 80 million or something like that?
Yeah, some big number.
It was unbelievable. But yeah, that's crazy. Anyway, the Ravens, it's their division to lose.
Yeah.
We got them.
All right. AFC East, I have the Patriots at a 68% chance.
Okay.
Bills at a 30, Dolphins at a 1.9999, and the Jets at a 0.0001. I had to give the Jets a percentage.
Yeah, technically you did have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Dolphins they're not in any kind of contention.
No.
It's hard to the Bills' credit, it's hard to beat a team twice.
Yeah.
So if the Bills get another one on the Patriots, don't be surprised there if the Bills can eventually pull that out. But
a 2-game lead is nasty, though.
That's kind of what I'm saying. The Patriots are rolling right now. Capital
and
are rolling.
Hot.
They're very hot. So I think I would put them even at a 70 or 75% chance to take the division. I don't think it's a crazy bet at this point.
Yeah, that's not crazy at all. I just had to distribute my points somehow.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I felt like giving the Bills a 30% chance felt right, but I feel like 68 is too low for the Patriots. But percentages have to work that way. I don't know how else to put it.
30%, like, that just seems low for the Bills. It seems like it's a shame that percents only go to 100 because I want to give the Patriots 70 and the Bills like 40 or 50.
Yeah, I agree.
That's not how math works. But the Bills just got to quit beating themselves. Josh Allen's got to lock in. That's my expert take on it.
Well, and like I guess the thing that I think about the most with that is if you look at the Bills schedule and then you look at the Pats schedule, one of them is significantly more easy.
Yeah.
And so I don't see like a world in which the Patriots don't make the playoffs as the AFC East champion. But like you said with Josh Allen, he has to lock in. Another thing that the Bills need to learn from this season is you need a premier wide receiver.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You can pay Khalil Shakir all the money you want. He's not a wide receiver one, and
Yeah.
he frankly never has been.
Yeah.
And Keon Coleman's borderline an NFL player at this point. Like it seems like they just don't trust him at all, which I thought he was decent. I don't think he was terrible, but Bills fans just seem to tear him to shreds every week.
Yeah.
But the Patriots are just playing better. They don't make the like self-harming mistakes that the Bills do.
I agree.
And if they continue, I wholeheartedly agree they got that division easy.
All right, on to the AFC South, which has been, I think, the shocker of the league this year.
This is going to be interesting.
Especially with how good the Titans are. All right, so the Titans are sitting at a 0.001% chance in my heart.
Okay. Yep.
I want to give them lower, but I didn't feel like typing all that out.
What you're telling me is that there's a chance.
There's a chance. There's a mathematical chance.
There's a mathematical chance. I love it.
Colts at a 60, Jaguars at a 20, Texans at a 19.999. I do like the Jaguars ever so slightly more just because their schedule is more easy than
and I'd give the Colts a little less. Would you have them at 60?
60, yeah.
I'd put the Colts at about 50 and then the Jaguars at somewhere around 30. Just because they're only one game back and I think they still have to play them twice.
They do.
So the Jaguars, they make the kind of the same mistakes that the Bills do. They're both 7-4, but they're well coached. Like Liam Cohen is a good coach, and he's got the Jaguars playing a lot better than they have in recent memory. So, the Colts have kind of fallen off in recent weeks. They're still a good team, don't get me wrong, but we've seen their weaknesses exposed more. Like if they can't rely on Jonathan Taylor every single down, Daniel Jones has been good, but he's not that good. He's not going to go out there and win the game for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was saying earlier in the show, watch out for the Texans. Mm-hmm. They're at a 19%, but that defense is disgusting. And if they can get any kind of running game going and Mills continues to play well, watch out for them.
I agree with that totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
But the AFC South, in my opinion, it's easily the tightest division in the AFC. Mm-hmm. And except for the NFC North, maybe in the entire league.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with that. And then moving on, the last division in the AFC, which this one I'm putting up for grabs simply due to record.
Yeah.
I put the Broncos at a 49% chance, the Chargers at a 20.9% chance, Chiefs at a 30, and the Raiders at a 0.1.
Yeah, the Raiders, they're dead.
They're dead. But
the Chiefs are the opposite. The Chiefs are the opposite of dead. They are hot and they are alive. They have the lead between the Broncos and the Chargers. It's 2 games overall, and didn't Denver beat LA, right?
Yeah.
I want to say they did.
I think so.
So just
something feels flaky about the Broncos to me.
They haven't had an offense all year. No. It's been the defense that's been winning them games, but it's rare for an NFL team to go an entire season without having any kind of competent offense and still like run the conference like the Broncos have been doing. So I think they can figure it out. And that defense is good enough to win 3 Super Bowls. It's just the offense has to at least get half of what the defense is doing.
I agree.
Let me paint a picture for you, right?
Please.
Here's the next 6 games, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
At the Cowboys, Texas visiting, Chargers visiting, at Nashville, Broncos visiting, at Las Vegas. How many of those games do you think, realistically, the Chiefs can win?
They have to win 4.
They have to win. Yeah, they have to win 4 or 5.
Yeah.
Which they have 2 guarantees. Well, actually, 1 guarantee because
don't.
The Titans have the mojo, Jojo.
They've got Wabi Sabi.
They got Wabi Sabi.
They got Wabi Sabi. I just got to say this. I would have hit Bobby Hill with a hammer. I watched King of the Hill growing up. I hated that kid. I couldn't stand him. I don't know
You don't
why.
like Josh Heupel, bro?
I love Josh Heupel, but Bobby Hill can kick rocks.
Have you seen all those things where everyone says they just look alike?
Oh, they look the exact
they
same.
do.
They're the exact
hilarious.
same. Yeah. Can we give a round of applause just to Cassius Thundercock's entire existence?
Woo! Go Cassius, man.
I love that guy. He's a
I
legend.
hope he kills Vanderbilt's momentum this weekend.
His aura. He just mogs Diego Pavia.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine he just bags Diego Pavia's mom, steals her from Theo.
That'd be awesome, bro.
That would be the ultimate alpha move.
Yeah.
But what were we talking about? The AFC West?
AFC West is open. It's
Yeah.
not wide open, but it's open.
Yeah, I don't think the Chargers have. There's not enough wiggle room in there for them to sneak in between the Chiefs' devil magic and the Broncos' defense.
They feel like a guaranteed 5-6 wild card.
For sure, yeah. Right now they're sitting at the 5 and Jacksonville at the 6. And I think that's about where they'll stay. But yeah, just watch out for the Chiefs because they're inevitable.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I disagree.
Oh,
I think the Broncos are winning. I think they're winning by a big margin. And I don't think the Chiefs are beating the Cowboys, the Texans, and the Broncos. And I kind of depending on the day, right? The Chargers, there's two sides. Either they're undefeatable or they're just not that good because they don't have a good offensive line. So
yep.
Mm-hmm.
If the Chargers can keep Herbert upright versus the Chiefs, the Chargers win.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, that's kind of how it goes with them.
I agree.
But I agree with you, Andrew. I've got the Broncos winning the division easy, but like just watch out for the Chiefs. Is kind of what I was saying. You know how they are.
That's fair.
Yeah, the higher percentage does go to the Broncos. I think the Broncos, it's theirs to lose, but I can see them losing it. That's all.
Yeah, anything can happen.
NFC North, the craziest division in football right now.
I mean, it's anybody's.
It is literally anybody's but Nines. So
yeah,
congratulations.
Anyone but JJ McCarthy can make the playoffs in that division.
Yeah, I mean, whatever you want to say there, it's theirs to lose. Okay, I have I'm sorry, I'm like kind of shifting it right now slightly.
Oh, you're good.
Okay, I have the Bears at a 30%, Packers at a 34%, Lions at a 36%, and then I have the Vikings at a 0.000001% chance.
Yeah, it's only not that the Vikings are terrible like the other teams we've given those extremely small percentages to.
Their division is so good.
It's everyone else in the division is making the playoffs no matter what. I mean,
And
the
honestly,
Lions are 7-4 and they're not even in the playoff picture right now.
And my reason for this is that I think the Lions are going to turn up really hard because their remaining schedule is pretty light.
Yeah, they're going to start biting some kneecaps.
Yeah. That's kind of, I think the Dan Campbell train rides.
Yeah, they've got the experience of being there and going that far like they did last year. But the three teams there, I would also pick the Lions out of the three of them just because of like what I said, experience, and they've done it. But the Lions, Bears, and Packers, it feels like we haven't. Those teams, they've got amazing records, but I mean, the Packers have lost to the Panthers and the Browns.
Yeah.
Which is what? That doesn't make any sense. That's crazy.
They find these weird ways to win games they shouldn't, and they find weird ways to lose games they should not. So
yeah, there's definitely concerns from all three of those teams, but their records are just too good for them to not all
the
be
gong is back.
Big playoff contention. Hit it again just for fun. That was good.
I've discovered what it is. There's you see these little springs right here?
Yeah.
Oh, it's the springs.
It's the springs. So I mean, now we got a free sound for the next 5 episodes. We got to.
Oh, that rules. If Andrew goes back up to Mount Everest, we can announce his return with the gong.
Ladies and gentlemen, Andrew is here.
and he can just throw a smoke bomb in front of the screen and just appear.
If I am here.
I have arrived. Andrew, what do you think? NFC North. That's tight, dude.
It is tight. I think the biggest issue with the NFC North is just the Packers tie. You know,
Yeah.
if it weren't for the tie,
big.
I think the Lions would be on top of
Mhm.
least of them. They'd be second. Right now, I don't really see the Packers coming out into the playoffs, just because, like you said, they do beat themselves. And if the Lions get beat, but they get beat honestly, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, they'll fight on the way down.
I agree. They'll bite the kneecaps.
For
Anyways,
sure.
NFC East, this one is probably one of the biggest separations, I would argue, just because of the Eagles and Cowboys splitting the season series. If the Cowboys would have won both, this would be a much different story. But I have, honestly, looking at this, it kind of feels high right now. So I am going to change it a little bit. I have the Eagles at a 70, Cowboys at a 29, and the Commanders at a 1 because, again, they're not technically mathematically eliminated. And our first 0 goes to the Giants. Woo!
Congratulations, the New York Football Giants. You are terrible.
Yeah.
If the Eagles don't win the division, then
hell will break loose.
Hell will break loose and Philly will burn. But they're going to. Knock on wood. I'm 99% certain that they will.
Yeah.
They gotta figure out their run game. That's it. That's really their biggest weakness, and it's glaring.
Yeah, and honestly, I feel like the 70 and 29 were kind of also compensatory points for how the last game was.
Yeah,
the Cowboys are catching fire right now, and the Eagles are kind of like just nesting in a way, just kind of sitting there. So, but they can sit there very comfortably.
They can cruise and still be 11-6 and win the division
for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Well, and so if you look at the last 6 games for the Eagles, okay. we have the Bears in Philly, we have the Chargers. So they're in not San Diego, they're in Los Angeles. The Raiders go to Philly. They play the Commanders in DC. They play the Bills in Buffalo, and then they play the Commanders in Philly. So
at worst, 4-2 to me.
Yeah, and right off the rip, easy 4.
Yep.
Maybe they get beat by the Bears. If you likewise pull up the Cowboys one, they play the Chiefs, the Lions, the Vikings, which is an easy win, the Chargers, which is probably an easy win, the Commanders, easy win, and the Giants, easy win. So they have
it's gonna be tight.
Yeah, it's gonna be tight. And I honestly would never have told you that the Cowboys would have won, and it's looking like they could if they went out.
This hurts my soul to say this, and like genuinely, my heart hurts when I say this. I kind of want to root for the Cowboys this season. They're kind of fun to watch.
Hear me out. They're not as hateable as they've been. I feel the same way. I don't hate watching Dak Prescott. I've
always loved Dakota Rain, man. You gotta love Dakota Rain.
He just goes out there and balls. He gets hate because he's the Cowboys quarterback, but like they're a fun team.
And I mean, he deserves all the success he gets. Two dead siblings, one to suicide.
Yeah,
didn't grow up with a dad. Mom died. Was given every single bad break possible. Yeah. Broke his ankle going into the draft. Literally has survived every single punch thrown, and he's a dog.
Yeah, he's credit to him. And the Cowboys are live, like absolutely live. They have a crazy passing attack, serviceable run game. It's fallen off a little recently, and the defense has finally come to life. So that'll be. I still think the Eagles take it, but just watch out for the Cowboys come playoff time.
Yeah,
I totally agree. All right, moving on to the NFC South, and this one sucks because, like, honestly, with the way the Buccaneers are looking right now, they are not looking like a good team. But at the same time, I could not see the Panthers winning this division. So I have Buccaneers at a 75, Panthers at a 22, Falcons at a 2, and the Saints at a 1.
Yeah, I still have a bunch of faith in the Bucks.
Me too.
Um, just because they're better than the Panthers.
Mhm.
Right? Right?
Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
not
agree.
at their injured, not at their injured. Honestly, I think their injured state is better than the Zoo Panthers. But
I think just Baker Mayfield is better than the Panthers.
yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I think the Bucks at a 75 is a good number to have them at.
Mm.
But I definitely think the Panthers can sneak into the playoffs
Oh, for sure. Yep.
very
Very
sneakily, but
sneakable.
after that, I don't trust them.
Yep.
But yeah, I agree with you. I got the Bucks.
I'm gonna be honest
All
with
right.
you.
Yeah.
Uh, the first thing about the NFC South is it's super unpredictable.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna say this, right? These are the next 6 games: Jets, Seahawks, Buccaneers, Cardinals, Rams, Saints. The
For the
Falcons are gonna win out.
Panther.
The Falcons are gonna win out.
Yes, you know it.
Andrew, come on now.
They beat the Bills.
Michael Penix beat the Bills. Kirk Cousins ain't beating the Bills.
Look, Kirk Cousins just has to warm. He's an old guy. He's gonna warm back up, get back into it. Right. This week it's easy win this week, right?
Okay.
And so this is a warm up game. We can easily beat the Seahawks.
Yep. I'm following.
The hardest one is the Rams, but like the Rams aren't going to expect us to beat them.
Hold
so they're
on,
not
hold
gonna
on,
play
hold on,
very
hold
well.
on, hold on. You said you can easily beat the Seahawks?
Yeah,
Hold on. The gong of truth needs to speak. No.
Dude,
how
are we watching the same Seahawks team?
how many points did the Tennessee Titans put on the Seahawks?
27.
The Seahawks barely beat the Tennessee Titans.
Dude, this microphone is nice. You need to have an ASMR segment next episode.
Look, all I'm saying is you're sleeping on what is the best team in the NFL.
Oh my
There we go.
And it's
gosh.
right down there in old ATL.
This is unbelievable. I love it. Yeah.
All right, let's finish this out.
Yeah.
NFC West.
That rules.
Honestly, purely by I want to move this further, honestly, but purely by record, I have the Rams at actually I am gonna move it further. I have the Rams at a 50. I have the Seahawks at a 29. I have the 49ers at a 20 and the Cardinals at a 1.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. The Rams easily the best team in the division
By
of
far. Best
of
team
a
in the conference.
best team in the league.
Yeah.
Best team in the league right now.
Mhm.
But Seattle at 8-4 or Seattle at 8-3, San Francisco at 8-4. They're both one game back.
Mhm.
So like it's the Rams got it. I agree with that 50%. I'd even put them a little higher at maybe 60 and drop the Niners down some, just because we don't really know what the quarterback play is going to look like week to week. But I agree. The Rams have the best chance out of anybody.
By far.
Yeah.
But the problem is that they're like any other division, they're sitting at like a 90. But for this
Yeah.
division, it's just such a strong division. I
Yeah.
can't put them that high.
Yeah.
If the Rams were in the NFC North, I think they would run the table.
All right. Which one of you has the playoff picture pulled up?
I've got it. I'm looking at it.
Read it. Read it to me.
All
please.
right. Starting off with the NFC, we'll just go in reverse order of what we just did. The Rams sitting at a first round bye, the number
Mhm.
1 seed. And then
Which
we
I
have
think that'll stay.
I think
Let's-
it will too. Yeah.
I feel like we gotta give like food critic reviews here because we're not gonna go in depth like we did 2 episodes ago, but we gotta give like food critic reviews here.
Yeah,
That'll stay.
we'll skip the predictions in the bracket, but yeah. And then we've got the 2 seed Philadelphia Eagles hosting the 7 seed San Francisco 49ers. The NFC wild cards are tough because I mean the Lions are still technically out of it. They could jump back in. And I mean, yeah, it's a crapshoot. Then we've got the 3 seed Chicago Bears hosting the Green Bay Packers.
Whoa.
Interesting. That would be very interesting at Soldier Field. Bears Packers first round of the playoffs. And I think, like we've been saying, these two teams could swap. It could be at Lambeau just because of how tight the NFC North is. And then at the number 4 seed in the NFC, the winner of the NFC South right now, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers hosting the Seattle Seahawks. The Buccaneers are going to get a top 4 seed just because they win the division, but they have to play. If the season ends today, they play the Seahawks, and
Yeah.
I think we can kind of guess how that one would go.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll move over to the AFC. Number 1 seed, New England Patriots, first round bye. We've got the number 2 seed, Denver Broncos, hosting the Buffalo Bills. And
I don't know. I'm being quiet on that one because I don't know. That's such a weird spot.
that's a spot for the Chiefs to jump into. I
Yes,
think
absolutely.
the Chiefs or the Ravens, one of those teams.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've got the 3 seed Indianapolis Colts hosting the 6 seed Jacksonville Jaguars. AFC South in the playoffs.
Bloodbath.
Yeah, this is another one that either the Ravens, Texans, or Chiefs can jump into. But if, I mean, Jacksonville could very well take the division too.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, they're only 1 game back. So that'll be interesting to see if they end up getting a home game or not and who they have to play. Imagine the Chiefs go to Jacksonville in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. And then number 4 seed, the winner of the AFC North, Baltimore Ravens, hosting the Los Angeles Chargers.
Yeah. I mean, all these are feasible.
Yeah.
But I'll say this. I'm going to save my predictions. You know what? Should I just drop my hot take now?
Go
Drop
for it.
it.
You know what? I'm gonna drop my hot take of the week now. This is inspired by my good friend Preston York. The Jaguars will win the AFC South.
I like it. It's not crazy to say because
If
they
you look at the schedule, it's really favorable for the Jaguars and not favorable for the Colts. Let
Yeah.
me read you the remaining schedule. I'm gonna just treat this like a hot take and defend myself here.
Okay.
At Titans, and then they play the Colts twice. They play the Titans twice and the Colts twice. So should I say 3 wins out of that because they usually split with the Colts anyways, and this feels like another split.
Yeah.
Then they have the Jets and the Broncos. Broncos are away. Jets are at home. So let's say 4-2 to be, I think, just kind of realistic.
Yeah.
And then for the Colts, they have the Texans at home, which should be a win, but you never know.
Yeah.
Then the Jaguars at home, which should be a win, but you never know. And then at Seattle, which will probably be a loss.
Ooh.
Then the 49ers at home, which
Ooh.
will be a very good game.
Yeah, that'll be tough.
Then the Jags again, and then at Texans. So the Colts are going to have to.
Oh, they still have to play the Jags and the Texans twice?
The Jags twice and the Texans twice, which are the 2 teams in the division you don't want to play twice.
No. Ooh.
And honestly,
okay, no, that's a really good take.
It's more of a hopeful hot take too, because I think I'd rather see Liam Cohen's. I'm going to use the Cam Ward word. I'd rather see Liam Cohen's dumbass go up there and win the AFC South.
That'd be crazy.
Than the juggernaut Shane Steichen. Though I will say, both teams are playoff teams.
Yeah, for
guaranteed.
Sure. Yeah, they've got it. But yeah, the winner of the AFC South is. I mean, the AFC South matters this year. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
There's 3 teams that are definitely playoff worthy.
Anyways, with that being said, my playoff picture for the AFC kind of remains the same. Obviously, the Chiefs are going to lose out, but they're still going to be given the 1 seed by the NFL. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
But I will say, I do think that the 1 seed lies in the hands of the Patriots. The 2 seed lies in the hands of the Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
The 3 seed lies in the hands of the AFC South winner, whoever that is. And I honestly think the 3-6 will be AFC South. 3-6, take your poison. The Ravens will win the North, in my humble opinion. Then at the 5, I'm going to have the Bills because I think that they are a very powerful team.
Mm-hmm.
At the 6, I'm going to have the runner-up of the AFC South, whether that be Colts or Jaguars. Then at the 7, yeah, it's going to be the Chiefs.
It's going to be the Chiefs. And guess what they're going to do?
And they're going to beat the Broncos.
I win it all.
They're gonna win the AFC Championship.
They're gonna
go to
beat the
Super Bowl.
Broncos, and then they're gonna
Well,
beat the Patriots, and then they're gonna go to the AFC Championship. And
I
they're gonna win.
I like your positivity.
Yeah.
My 7, because I don't think that's right. My 7.
I hope you don't have the Chiefs in there because I will be very happy.
I don't have the Chiefs at 7.
Yes. Oh no!
He said he said at 7. He said at 7.
No.
I do have the Houston Texans at 7.
Okay.
Yeah, because
I like that.
if
like
you
that.
look at their schedule, first off, they play the Chiefs. They're going to beat the Chiefs. They play the Colts twice. I don't know if the Colts can handle them defensively. So I actually see a world in which the Houston Texans win out. And are you gonna beat Will Anderson in the playoffs?
No.
Idea.
He's a scary individual.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I could very well see if Denver puts any kind of offense together, I could very well see them running the AFC and taking the first round bye. Is that crazy to say?
Denver,
yeah.
I don't think that's crazy, no.
No.
Yeah, I like that. And then I'm just going to go 1 seed predictions in both conference. It's the Rams. It's their conference to lose. They're the best team by far. Yeah, I could see I'm going to take the Broncos to win the AFC and the Rams to win the NFC. Those are my predictions. Deal with it.
That. I like that.
It's just if the Broncos can figure out an offense. It's so
Speaking
frustrating.
of predictions,
Let's go right into it.
Speaking of predictions, do we want to hit me and Andrew's? Andrew, did you get your NFC prediction? My internet cut out really bad.
My NFC prediction, I did not. I don't want to say the Rams, right? Like I concur that the Rams are really good. The question is Matt Stafford going to hold up? I don't necessarily think so because he is a little bit older. So I'm going to play devil's advocate and say that the Rams don't win. Then who would it be? And I'm going to give it to a team who pulls out when they shouldn't pull it out, right? A team who every week you're like, oh, they're going to lose. And somehow they come through. If you were thinking the Chicago Bears, you'd be correct.
I was thinking the Bears, yes. It goes back to can we see Caleb Williams hoisting the NFC Championship trophy?
I could see
absolutely.
I can.
Them
I
painted
can
nails.
I can see it. I can absolutely. I like the Bears pick. That's a good one. They got to get healthy on defense because they are battered, and it's rough out there for the monsters of the Midway.
Yeah.
I like that too, but I'm going to go with the 1 seed being the Rams. 2 seed, I'm going to give to I'm gonna just say the Eagles, just based off record alone. Then probably the Lions, because I do think the Lions are gonna end up stealing the division. And
I think it's possible.
Then the probably the Saints once they're done stealing the NFC South. No, I'm taking the Bucks at the 4.
Yeah.
Then at the 5, maybe this is where the hot takes may start showing because I do still stand by my take that the Bears will not make the playoffs. Unfortunately, I have the Bears at 10-7 not making the playoffs just because I'm going through playoff predictors right now. I'm like just picking the schedules. The way I have the schedule picked right now, the Bears will finish at 10-7 and miss the playoffs because of how good everyone else is.
Yeah.
As for my schedule, I have Seahawks at the 5, 49ers at the 6, which the 49ers are a worse team than the Bears, but it's a product of schedule right now.
Yeah.
And then the Packers at the at 7. But of those, I think the Lions finally get it done.
And
maybe that's
finally make
biased.
the Super Bowl.
maybe it's because I'm a little biased because I do love the Lions. It's by far my second team. And honestly, they're almost kind of like a 1A, 1B situation right now just because of how bad the Titans are.
Yeah.
But man, I want the Lions to do it so bad. I want Dan Campbell to do it so bad that I'm going to continue to pick them until I'm blue in the face. Even though they're out of the playoff race right now, I'm still going to take them to win the NFC.
Yeah, fun fact for those out there who aren't familiar with NFL lore, the Lions are one of two teams that have never made a Super Bowl. Them and the Browns have never been to a Super Bowl. And the Jaguars.
I was going to say, I
Jaguars have
think
never
the
been.
Jaguars are up
Yeah,
there.
only because they're kind of newer.
And then if you want to count the Texans because they are a newer team,
Oh yeah, the Texans
haven't
yeah.
made it either, but the Oilers have. So it's
Oilers did, yeah. Technically.
Okay, it's
Wait,
a weird loophole. It's
the Oilers never went to a Super Bowl either.
It's if you want to count the the second season of the Tennessee Titans, whenever they weren't in Nashville yet, as weird loopholes that I've tried to hear Texans fans explain. But
they played in like Memphis or something.
Yeah, the bottom line is that the Houston Texans have never made the Super Bowl.
No, yeah, but the Lions and the Browns are two of the like historic franchises that have never made it, which blows my mind. The Browns, I get. The Lions, they
had
were
some
good
teams.
They've had some good teams. They were good in like the 50s, but the Super Bowl wasn't a thing then.
When they had Night Train Lane, they were cold.
He had 14 interceptions in 12 games, or 12 and 14, one or the other. Either way, one of the craziest stats ever. Shout out Night Train Lane.
Another NFL fact is there's a reason why he goes by Night Train Lane and not his regular name of Dick Lane, because that's just really terrible. And he takes it right up Dick Lane.
He's brought down on Dick Lane. No, but
Dick Lane claims another.
He'll be like, "Hey, what are you doing, Lane Dick?"
He's the reason that clotheslining is banned.
Yeah,
in the NFL, he used to clothesline dudes.
Well, did y'all ever hear about, like, okay, whenever he was a big Madden guy, like I did my research on Night Train Lane because I love the dude.
He had a great card.
He used to wrap his right forearm in as much tape as he could get on. And it was like it was back when like tape wasn't soft. It was when tape was hard and like had like little metal strips in it and stuff, so it could keep your arm upright. And whenever he would clothesline dudes, he would just hit him straight with his metal forearm and take him down.
Oh my gosh!
Oof.
Yeah,
that's why they call him the Night Train.
He was an
you can't see him coming, and he hits you like a train.
Demon. But I think that we good on playoff picture.
We're good on playoff picture.
I think we've
power
covered
ranks, and then let's
rankings. Power rankings and picks, and these are brought to you by absolutely nobody. We make this ourselves. Give us an ad. Greyson, give me your power rankings for this week.
Which I just want to preface this. We are still at the point where I want to preface my rankings with saying there are about 15 teams that deserve to be in the top 10 right now, but there's only 10 spots, and so I'm only going to give 10 spots out. The Rams are at 1. I'm giving a pause for a reason because everyone else is significantly below the Rams.
Yep.
The Patriots are at 2. The Broncos are at 3. Despite the weird game and despite their record, I have the Lions at 4. This is a power ranking.
Yep.
At 5, I have the Colts. At 6, I have the Seahawks. At 7, I have the Eagles. At 8, I have the Bills. At 9, I have the 49ers.
Ooh.
And at 10, I have the Chiefs, but the Chiefs are very ready to jump up the list. And I understand there's a glaring lack of Packers in this list. I wanted to throw them an honorable mention. They just, again, I've said this a lot about the Packers. They are not a 7-3 team to me.
They don't seem like it.
They're a team who wins really quietly, and all 10 teams ahead of them right now win very loud and very proud.
Mm-hmm. I think that's good. My top 4 is very similar. I've got, I'll just go rapid fire from the top. I've got the Rams, Patriots, Colts, Broncos, Seahawks, Chiefs, Lions, Bears, Packers. 3-team run of NFC North right there, by the way. And then at the number 10 spot, I've got the Philadelphia Eagles. I left the Niners off just because, mainly because of the questions at quarterback. Like Brock Purdy can't throw 3 interceptions. He can't do that. Not a game. That's not a recipe for success or any
Yeah.
kind of sustainable production.
Yeah, and I'll add this before we hear Andrew's power rankings. The Bears are noticeably snubbed from my list. Again, they're kind of the same situation as the Packers. They haven't shown me enough yet. I love
Yeah.
the Bears, though. I do truly love the Bears, and I love their team. I hope they go really far, honestly. But I don't know.
They're
At
weird.
least I know the Niners. At least I know the Niners
Yeah.
are going to beat who they should, not who they don't. But
Well, and with that, I think whenever you think about the Bears, you don't necessarily think that the Bears are going to win. You know,
yeah,
they just somehow pull it out. Which is why they're also not on my top 10, right?
The cardiac Bears, man.
Yeah. So my top 4 looks pretty similar. I have the Rams at 1. We're going Pats. I'm picking the Broncos at 3.
I am too.
And
like that.
I got the Eagles at 4.
Ooh,
Yeah.
interesting.
I still do. I think if the Eagles do everything right, which they haven't been, I don't necessarily think it's the Eagles' fault. I think it might be like a coach, but we'll get into that later.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Certain coach needs to get fired.
After that, I hate to say it, I'm going to go with the Ravens at.
Oh, I completely forgot about them, but they are hot.
Yeah,
Very hot.
We'll go Seahawks at 6.
Mm-hmm.
I've got somebody on this list that we wouldn't think about on this list because we were talking about power rankings versus win-losses, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to like it. Dallas Cowboys at 7.
Oh, okay.
They are competitive.
Yeah, they're frisky.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And,
Definitely frisky.
and I'm not a Cowboys fan. I would actually, past me would have beat myself up for that, but it's okay. I have the Houston Texans at 7.
I like that. They're rolling right now.
Mm-hmm.
They are rolling. And with that being said, at 8, I have the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
I'm going to take the Lions at 9 and the 49ers at 10.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
It's good stuff. Let's get some predictions going. The gong, is that the symbolize for the segment transition?
Dude, the microphone gong is about to be used so often here.
It's gonna get so annoying.
Yeah, sorry, viewers.
That's the listener's problem, not ours.
Exactly. Enjoy the gong. Enjoy it.
Enjoy the gong while it lasts. You're gonna miss it when it's gone.
Which, by the way, we have an exceptional.
The football gods have truly blessed us for Thanksgiving.
I am so happy and blessed.
What games do we have tonight?
Tonight
or today? There are probably games that you missed before, or that were happening before you even turned this podcast on.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully not, but maybe. But at 1:00 today, we have Packers at Lions in a fantastic game. I'll start. I'm taking my boys. Go Lions. Defend the den.
2 for 2. Give me the Lions.
I guess as early 2010s gamers would say, "Rawr, let's go Lions."
I like that.
Which, by the
Keep
way,
it rolling.
we will have Bradley's picks. He has not sent them yet, but we will have Bradley's picks. Those will be calculated into the total record. Speaking of total record,
yes.
I went 9-6 last week. Abe, 2 weeks in a row going 10-5, and 2 weeks in a row winning.
Let's go.
Then Andrew, congrats on getting back on track. You're sitting at 9-6. Bradley, maybe this is why he isn't here. 7-8 last week.
Is he? Do we think he's ashamed?
I would be.
I think so.
I would be.
I think the whole
Yeah.
him voting against the release too might be a factor.
Yeah, I don't think he expected that to be as widely publicized as it was. But
well, whenever you're the only one who votes against, that's kind of bad.
Surely he thought someone else would join him, but man, was he wrong.
Kind of seems to be how our picks go a little bit sometimes. But
Yeah. No
anyways,
kidding.
I said this earlier today, not in the podcast, but just in my day-to-day life that I do live outside of the podcast, believe it or not.
Mhm.
Chiefs at Cowboys might be the most intriguing Thanksgiving Day matchup in a hot minute.
Yeah,
And
both these teams need it.
well, also this might be the most viewed NFL game of all time because the Chiefs are the most viewed NFL team. The Cowboys are the second most viewed NFL team.
Hmm.
And the of the top 5 most viewed games this year, those two teams have been involved in all 5,
Wow.
give or take.
Yeah.
Not give or take, like just whoever it was.
Hmm.
This and it's at 4:30 on the one day where everyone in America watches football other than the Super Bowl. This might be the most viewed NFL game of all time.
I don't think that's, or at least regular season,
Yeah.
especially if it's a heater going into the fourth.
Yeah.
Catch like,
Mm,
I say 15, 20 million concurrent.
yeah. But anyways, I'm taking the fun pick mainly because I also don't want to see the Chiefs win. I'm taking the Cowboys.
It's not just the fun pick; it's the right pick. So Dallas.
You sound like a political candidate trying to get me to vote for you. I'm not falling for it. Give me the devil magic and the Chiefs.
See, this is why I think Abe Bates is a terrorist.
They're going to put me on an Interpol watch list for picking the Chiefs.
Anyways, all right. Bengals at Ravens is the nightcap tonight, which is another great game. What a slate.
Especially with Joe Burrow back.
Yeah, I was
who
gonna say
announced earlier today that he was activated.
if Burrow wouldn't have been back, this game would have been questionable. But
Yeah.
Jamar is back from the suspension. Burrow is back from turf toe hell.
Yep.
And I'm riding the momentum of it. Give me the Bengals in this one.
Ooh. And the momentum dies there because I think Joe is going to come out rusty. Jamar is going to be mad or something. The Ravens, they're going to take it. They're on the track, and it's going to keep them going straight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm of the opinion that they should have just stuck with Joe Flacco because they're not going to get into the playoffs anyway, and they're going to get beat by the Ravens. So that's just going to hurt Joe Burrow. We're going with the Ravens.
Mine's more of a hopeful pick. I don't know. I feel like I'm also one where I feel like whenever you're on like a really good streak, it's got to end sometime. I think this game just points all signs to an end. And
This is a toss up for me.
This is a very fun game
because it's going to be fun. What a schedule for Thanksgiving. Thank you, NFL.
A+.
Thank
and
you.
then also I love this new Black Friday tradition where they throw like a marquee game on Black Friday too.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think they expected this game to be as marquee as it is going in. But we got the Bears at the Eagles. I really wish it was at Bears. But
yes,
if that didn't point to my pick, I don't know what will. I'm taking the Eagles reluctantly and sadly.
I'm also taking the Eagles. Not for any particular reason other than the Eagles are just better than the Bears.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I know I ranked the Eagles a little bit higher than both of you. They're getting beat by the Bears, right? It's not about numbers. It's about who plays a better game, and the Bears play a better game.
The Eagles, either they're going to come away from this past week against Dallas really mad and pissed off and ready to go, or they're going to come out still stagnant and just completely dead on offense. They got to run the football. That's their key to win. Yep. The Bears, they don't have any linebackers. They don't have any corners. They barely have anything on defense. If the Eagles can just run the football, give Saquon 50 carries minimum, they win this game. That's how I see it.
And they have Tank Bigsby too. I don't know why they're not using their backup, who is a good backup.
Yeah.
I'm going with the Bears.
Yeah.
I like that. I hope you're right. I'm not going to lie. I hope you're right. Rams at Panthers. Sneaky good game. 1 o'clock kickoff. You know how it is with those West Coast teams on 1 o'clock kickoffs. Anyways, and it's at the Panthers.
In the den.
And I'm taking the cat magic.
Oh, my gosh.
Give me the Panthers. I'm on my Andrew Patterson grind right now.
Good
I want to make a
Lord.
separation again. Give me $150,000 for a football team.
You're crazy. I'm taking the Rams, dude. What are we talking about? These are the Los Angeles Rams.
Yeah. I mean, if you watched the Buccaneers game last week, which I'm sure you did, you would know to never question the Los Angeles Rams again. So
This is
that's
crazy. Yeah, I'm going. I think we're both going Rams.
Yeah, and I don't blame you guys. I'm just trying to have a
No,
little
I love.
I have a
I,
cushion in my record right now. That's
I
the only reason why I'm picking.
you're taking chances. I love it.
Yeah,
You can afford to drop some.
I wish the Panthers would win. I just don't think it's going to happen.
Andrew's at the point where he's got to start taking chalk picks, even though his heart wants him to take the Panthers.
Well, and also that's kind of partially why I'm doing it. Like, I want you to live through me, Andrew. I want the energy to live, you know?
Yeah, I appreciate that.
I like it.
Anyways, let's move on. By the way, at the end of these picks, I got a little surprise for you guys.
Ooh.
That's going to catch me off guard, too. Anyways, 49ers at Browns. I'm taking the 49ers. Sorry, Shador.
Is that? I'm pretty sure that's unanimous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Sorry,
that's gonna be bad.
Seems kind of trappy, but I don't think it is.
I don't think it is either. The Niners, I feel like they don't lose to bad teams.
I agree. They are one of the most consistent, like, beat bad teams in the nation, if that makes sense.
I'm the best in the nation.
We the best in the nation. All right. Anyways, Texans at Colts in a pivotal game. But I'm taking the Colts at home.
Well, you can take the Colts at home, but I will not be. We're going with the Texans, baby.
I'm riding with Andrew. Give me the Texans. I think their defense is going to give Daniel Jones hell.
Yeah.
Will Anderson's going to eat him. Give me the Texans. That might be my craziest pick of the year.
I like that though. And then in the poo-poo doo-doo stinky bowl of this week, we have the Saints at the Dolphins. I'm just kind of going to go with my gut and take the home team. Take the Dolphins.
Yeah, Dolphins.
This is tough because they're so bad.
They're both bad.
This is gonna suck.
Thank God we got a week-long break from the Dolphins.
For real. I don't want to watch the Dolphins anymore. And the Saints don't have anybody. They don't have Alvin Kamara. They got nobody.
Well, and they weren't using Alvin beforehand either. I don't know if they're going to use their new running back. I want them to.
I think it's Devin Neal from Kansas.
Well, thankfully, both of you have persuaded me to go with the Dolphins. So I will be sticking with them, but I do want to go with the Saints, but I don't think it's going to happen.
Dolphins unanimous.
I like it. Which, I don't know. We might be unanimous. Bradley might save our graphics here. Anyways, Falcons at Jets. Hopefully this is unanimous. I'm taking the Falcons.
I'm also taking the Falcons. We know Andrew's taking the Falcons.
Rise up.
There we go.
Should be an easy win. If they lose that game, then Raheem Morris should be fired the next day.
He's out. He's gone.
If the Falcons get beat by the Jets, I will be changing teams.
Hey, I would tell you that the Titans fan base is open, but you don't want.
I just be changing heartache for heartache. You know,
it's kind of like one of those things where, like, whenever the groups are on a college tour, you're like, oh, I love it here. Oh, I don't. Yeah. I do love it at Tennessee, but it's like at those.
I do love it, yeah. But I see those college those like tour groups, and they're getting the most bubbly, joyous tour guides, and it's like that's not how it is.
They're way too happy.
They're way too happy.
Quick intermission here. My dad was a tour guide at Tennessee, and he was talking about how he was like, "Oh, it was so fun." I was like, "How are you waking up at 9 a.m. giving a tour, going to class, and then giving another tour?" And you're like, "Well, here's the torchbearer right here. The torchbearer represents all of us here at Tennessee."
Have you ever seen The Rock? You can paint it. Anything.
Like, I love
Put anything you want on there.
I love the University of Tennessee so much. I made the best college decision possible, but good God, I would be the worst tour giver possible.
Yeah.
You see this rock right here?
Did you know Neyland Stadium holds over 100,000 people? Wow.
Woo!
All right, what's the next game?
The next game is the Cardinals at the Buccaneers in a really weird matchup, but I'm taking the Bucs.
You can take the Bucs.
I'm taking the Bucs.
What? Fly, Cardinals, fly, right?
What? Cardinals?
Yes. Yeah, they're going to start with Teddy Bridgewater. You think Teddy Bridgewater is going to outplay Jacoby Brissett?
This should not be a conversation we're having this late into 2025.
It shouldn't be.
But it is. This is reality. I mean, I don't remember when Teddy Bridgewater was bad. I don't
I
think he was.
agree.
I don't think he was ever bad. He just got injured a lot. Granted, he's been out of football since like COVID. So
Yeah. I don't think that Teddy's bad. I think that their team is battered and beat up, and I don't think Teddy Bridgewater can take them the distance.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. When I made the Bucks pick, I did not know that Baker was injured. I'm gonna stick with the Bucks, but hesitantly.
I will give you grace either way, just because you didn't.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate
I
that.
I did see something to where Baker could come. They're planning for him to play that game, but I don't know. I don't think
That's
they should.
that's one of those things where Baker wants to play. That's like what got him run out of Cleveland was that he was wanting to play and they just couldn't tell him no.
Yeah, I agree. Anyways, Jaguars at Titans. 1, 2, 3. Jaguars.
Jaguars.
Jaguar.
The weekly Titans Cam Ward, to quote, ass pick of the
Yeah,
week.
it's just I mean, it's I don't even we're to the point where we don't even care to say the name Titans anymore because it means nothing to me.
Yeah. Anyways, 9 and the Vikings travel to play the Seattle Seahawks this week at 4:05 in Seattle, where Seattle will put up 50 and murder them.
Yep, I got the Seahawks.
Well, I'm not going to say 50 because they didn't put up that much against the Titans. But
That is true.
But they're going to win.
Well, but 7 pick sixes will count for a lot of points.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah,
Might
they'll
even
do
go for
that.
9 pick sixes.
Oh my gosh.
I'm being so serious. If there is a prop bet for a pick six thrown, Devon Witherspoon has not returned to pick six yet this season. He wants one very bad.
He's gonna get 3.
He might get 3, honestly.
Give it to him.
Yeah. And then Raiders at Chargers. I've got the Chargers.
Yep.
Yeah.
Easy.
Well, ooh.
Don't, Andrew, don't.
No, I think
Don't
it really.
do it.
I think it really does depend, right? Because when the Chargers are good, the Chargers are great.
Mm-hmm.
When the Chargers aren't good, the Chargers are as bad as the Raiders. So, do I think this week that they're going to be as bad as the Raiders? I'm going to make the upset pick. We're going with the Raiders.
Wow.
You know what? That's actually not the craziest thing I've ever heard. That's why I reacted as shocked as I did because you're kind of right.
Mhm.
Like
All
without
right.
Joe Alt and without any good protection, what are the Chargers? They don't have a running game.
Yeah,
So
They're just the Raiders, but in Los Angeles.
yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. That's a decent point. But yeah, give me the Chargers. Come on now.
This game feels like an elimination game slightly. Bills at Steelers. The Steelers eliminated from the playoffs, and the Bills eliminated from their division. I've got the Bills.
I've also got the Bills. Is Aaron Rodgers going to play? I don't think so. I think his hand is broken.
Yeah.
So I don't think he's going to play. Give me the Bills. They need it bad.
Mm-hmm.
The Bills do need it. What are the Bills bad at that the Steelers are good at? Stopping the run.
That is true. That is
I'm
true.
going with
Yeah.
the Steelers.
I like
Mm.
that.
Ride the ball.
Another case of them scheduling the Commanders, saying that they were going to be good this season when they're really not. Broncos at Commanders in prime time. Broncos will murder them,
It's not.
but
gonna be
by
close.
like 3 points. They won't murder them, but like they'll murder them by 3.
Yeah, Washington will have like 30 total yards of offense,
Mhm.
and it'll be a 10-6 Broncos win.
Which
Yep.
the Commanders, I almost fudged up there. The Commanders do have a really good kick returner, so they could score off him.
Is that
Everybody else is trash.
is that Luke McCaffrey?
I think so. Maybe
Yeah. Yeah, he's nice. But
There we go.
Yeah.
that's going to be an ugly game.
Yeah.
I think.
100%.
Yeah. And then Giants at Patriots. By the way, I think we just broke the record for our longest episode with 3 people over Zoom. That's pretty impressive, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go.
That is pretty impressive. Now that we don't have the time constraints of the studio, too, it's going to be fun. Anyways, Giants at Patriots. Hopefully, we haven't lost you yet. A rematch of 2 Super Bowls.
Mm-hmm. And both of these teams are completely different, except for the fact that the
Yes.
Patriots are good and the Giants, they were good. They're not anymore. The
Mhm.
Patriots, it's going to be a walloping.
Yep. Y'all can say my pick for me. You already know who I'm picking.
Yeah, we get the same one.
Nope.
I do want to pick the Pats. I want to say this though. Jameis Winston could go off and throw for like 4.
Oh, you're right.
Why not? Why not?
Please make this game interesting, Jameis. Please. We need something to
so
watch.
Much fun.
Because Broncos Commanders is going to be like putting you through Chinese water torture.
Yeah, dude. It's going to be like what we did to them prisoners in Guantanamo.
Damn.
Oh, man.
All right.
So I think that wraps up the next week predictions. Want to get into some hot takes? No? We got one more?
We're having a little fun this week, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, you have a surprise. Yes.
I said we have a little surprise. Yes. And I decided this literally 5 minutes ago. I'm going in mentally naked. You're going in mentally naked. We're all going in mentally naked. I currently have in front of me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The top 8 college football matchups of this week. And we're going to pick some college football matchups too. Just for fun.
Let's go.
Just for fun.
We're going to
There are 6. Fun. The way I did this, there are 6 ranked matchups where both teams are ranked. Okay. Then there are 2 games that are very highly picked upsets that I do want to put on the board just in case you do think they're upsets because they are also huge rivalry games.
Let's do it.
All right. First one, Friday at 2:30, Georgia, 4th ranked Georgia will go into 23rd ranked Georgia Tech. Does Haynes King have the magic?
He had it last year. That was legitimately the last time these two teams played. I was recovering from a Thanksgiving bender at my aunt's house in Florida, and I watched Haynes King put on literally the greatest single game performance I've ever seen from any athlete of all time. He had over 100 rushing yards, I think 4 or 5 total touchdowns. Game went into 8 overtimes. Georgia won, and they're going to win again this year because they're the Chiefs of college football.
Yeah. We by the way, we do have a Georgia fan in the room with us. So I assume this will be an across the board pick. I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
I think Georgia Tech is a very fraudulent team anyways. I think once they lost Singleton in the offseason, they lost a lot of offensive firepower. Yeah. Haynes King is still a dog and still will be a very good NFL quarterback in my humble opinion. But Georgia will take this game.
I hope it's close again.
I hope it's a really close game.
Yeah.
Especially in Atlanta.
Well, I don't think it's going to be close. And if Georgia Tech had won last week, I would probably say that it was going to be kind of a close matchup, you know.
But they did not.
Yeah, they didn't win. They got beat by a trash team.
They got beat by Pitt, who's decent, but they're mid in the ACC. So
that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and they got beat bad.
And believe it or not, right? Them dogs are different. We're going with the dogs.
I like the dogs.
I like that. Next game is that night directly following this one. Number 3 Texas A&M gets to go over to number 16 Texas for the first time since the early 2000s. This is going to be a blast.
This is going to be a fun one. I've been riding Texas A&M all year. I love Marcel Reed. He's my dark horse for the Heisman, in my humble opinion. I got Texas A&M. They're a wagon this year. I got them winning the entire SEC, to be completely honest.
See, I want to pick a Texas A&M loss at some point in this season because I just feel like they're not an undefeated team. I love Marcel Reed. We are from the same hometown. I love the guy. But I'm going to take Texas at home here.
Ooh.
Something about it just feels special in this game. And it also just dives the college football playoff committee into even more of a brain screw, which makes me very happy to think about. So,
oh, yeah. Just chaos in the CFP. It's nothing beats it.
I will say, I am rooting.
We lost you. You back? Okay, we lost Greyson for a second. Andrew, who you got? Texas A&M, Texas.
Well, what I really want to know, Abe, do you smell that too? Because what he just said was a load.
A load of crap?
Yeah. How do you expect Texas to come and beat Texas A&M? I'll never know. I don't even think Texas should be ranked. and I don't think that they're gonna beat Texas A&M.
I think Texas keeping it close with Kentucky is like what they did, and with Mississippi State, concerning. Like
Yeah,
Texas is not what we chalk them up to be coming into the year. Texas A&M is far exceeding expectations.
Mhm.
So I think we got 2 Texas A&M, 1 Texas.
Also, my apologies for that audio error there. It literally just cut out. I did absolutely nothing to bring it back, but here we are.
Hey, welcome back.
you're supposed to buy the premium. Yeah.
Next one. This one is my underrated game of the week. It's not really underrated, but it's the lowest, probably the lowest tier ranked game. It's the battle of where you don't want your daughter at. Number 25, Arizona at number 20, ASU.
Yes.
This game was heated last year, and this is 2 really high-powered offenses. I'm going to take ASU in probably Sam Leavitt's last home game as a Sun Devil.
We think he's out.
I think so, unfortunately.
I think he's gone. He's gone. Tyson's going to the draft. I like Arizona. They were when NCAA came back last year. They were the team I would always use online because they had a really good running quarterback and an option playbook. Unfortunately, that doesn't matter at all in real life. So give me the Sun Devils, ASU.
Yeah, I like Arizona, but I just don't think that they play as consistently as the Sun Devils do. So
I like it.
I will say this: my last prediction. Obviously, we are not a college football show. That is Blue Chip Recruits. Go check them out. They're
good. Go listen to Blue Chip.
They're fantastic. They're a lot shorter than we are too.
They probably know a lot more.
Yeah. Anyways, but I think Kenny Dillingham will also leave for a head coach vacancy, and I think it's going to be whoever, because I think Lane Kiffin is not going to be the Ole Miss head coach next year. Ooh. I think he's either going to go to Ole Miss, LSU, or Florida.
Yeah.
Whichever one has the opening for him.
Yeah.
Anyways.
I will say, did y'all see Alex Galesh hired as Arkansas head coach?
I did not see
for you, Alex.
I love Alex Galesh.
We go.
He is the man. Anyway,
he is the guy.
What's the next game?
When USF was sucking last year, I was kind of hoping they fired him so he could come back to Tennessee. Yeah. But I love the guy. He deserves it. He deserves it.
Yep, more. For sure.
The game at 11 o'clock. Ohio State at Michigan. Does it happen again?
Yep.
Yes. I'm not going to be alone in my pick. I'm taking Michigan too.
I'm taking Michigan. Bryce Underwood is just good enough to do it.
I think so too. I think Julian Sayin has to drop a game too at some point, and I think this is it.
Ohio State, they've been good all year. They're national champions. They got to look weak at some point. They have to.
And it's at the big house.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, I feel decently confident taking Michigan, which is crazy to say. Is Michigan ranked?
Yes, they are ranked 15th. This feels like the classic Ohio State 3, Michigan 6 game, though.
Yeah, low scoring.
Yeah. What's that old saying that they say up there? Go blue.
Go blue. Yes. Wait, we're all 3 picking Michigan?
I'm going with Michigan.
We all picked an upset last time. Yes. Last time this happened, we all picked the Giants and they lost by 20.
Hey, different sport.
I'm so sorry, Michigan fans. Anyways,
Ohio State's going to be insufferable. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. We need a Michigan win. The nation needs a Michigan win.
Oh, the graphics going to be bad if Ohio State wins.
Anyways, we got 4 more to get through. I promise that we'll let the viewers go see their wife and kids here soon.
Yeah, sorry for keeping y'all. We know it's mandatory. You have to be here, but we appreciate it.
We appreciate all you listeners. Seriously, we love you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you for being here. Anyways, a game that's flying under the radar is number 12 Miami at number 22 Pitt.
Pitt, they put BTA on Georgia Tech last week.
They did.
But
and they're a good team.
They're a good team. They got a good young quarterback. Unfortunately, Miami they got more dudes. Ruben Bain's a game wrecker. He's going to be a top 10 pick. And Carson Beck isn't terrible, I don't think. The ACC is a tale of two teams, Miami and Georgia Tech. Give me Miami.
I'm gonna second that. Give me Miami.
Yeah.
Ooh. So I like Mario Is it Mario Cristobal?
Cristobal.
Yeah.
Cristobal.
He's a great coach. Carson Beck's a great quarterback. Their one wide receiver, whose name I can't remember. He's great.
Yeah.
The freshman, he's a dog.
Yeah, he's the dog. But Pitt has won its last 6 ACC games.
Yeah, ever since let me find
Malachi Tony.
Malachi Tony, yeah.
Tony, yeah.
He's a demon.
And I think is it Henschel or Holstein? Henschel.
Yeah,
he's the Pitt freshman quarterback. He has been excellent since taking over. But we'll see against that Miami pass rush. They got a nasty defense.
I'm going with Pitt.
I like it. Woo! That's a good one. The ACC is going to cannibalize itself.
Which the ACC would cry. Like,
oh my lord,
cry the worst tears possible.
If there wasn't,
that would knock them out of any team in the playoffs.
They get an auto bid though, don't they?
Not anymore. It's just the highest ranked conference winners. And right now, Miami can't. It's impossible for Miami to make the ACC championship game. Impossible. And Georgia Tech. So it's down to Virginia and SMU, and there's 2 other teams.
Is it Louisville?
Yeah, Louisville.
Yeah.
But like Virginia and SMU are in the driver's seats, but neither of those teams are very good playoff teams. So who knows?
Wow, yeah, Virginia, Pitt, SMU, Georgia Tech, Miami, and Duke.
Yeah,
Duke can make the ACC championship, and they're 6-5 right now.
It's not over. It's crazy.
That's insane.
ACC sucks. Anyways, Diego Pavia is overly confident, is a prick, and is an absolute loser and waste of oxygen. Sorry,
he's a chud.
He's a chud. His mom is hot.
He is a Rizless chud.
He's a loser.
And he's going to lose on Saturday.
And he thinks he's going to win this game against the Tennessee Volunteers. No, he ain't. Tennessee by 30.
Tennessee by 1 million. We're going to blow the doors off the doors. Don't, Andrew. Andrew. Put that away. Put that smile away. Don't do this, dude.
Look.
You put your time and your money into this school and you pick against us. I'm going to kill you.
What have they done to prove me otherwise?
Oh, my God.
The Commodores, baby.
All right.
All right. And then
this is unbelievable.
That finishes our ranked matchups. We just got 2 more. Again, these are the upset potentials. These are more tempting picks.
Okay.
Number 7, Ole Miss at Mississippi State. A lot of people thinking that Ole Miss will go down. And this one, I'm not one of them.
I'm not either, but Mississippi State's scrappy. They're frisky.
I agree.
All the terms. It'll be one of the most entertaining Egg Bowls we've seen in recent memory. But yeah, I got Ole Miss.
I like your points about being scrappy and like a good underdog.
Yeah.
I'm going Ole Miss, but not because I don't want to go Mississippi State.
Yes. Mississippi State, they play tough. They're significantly improved from where they have been.
I like that. All right. The final matchup we will be talking about today, then we'll get into hot takes, then we will finally let you guys go.
Bid you adieu.
Stranger Things releases in 8 minutes, by the way.
We gotta go, bro.
So we gotta hurry up. All right. Number 10, Alabama travels to Jordan Hare at 7:30
dude.
At night.
Playoffs SEC playoffs, all of it
SEC,
on the line.
Everything on the line.
You know what I'm going to do, Grayson?
Auburn wants nothing more than to win this football game.
Grayson, guess what I'm going to do?
Take them.
I'm going to take the Tigers. Go Tigers, baby. Come on. Beat Alabama for everybody. Do it for everybody in the SEC that can't do it. Do it for the Tennessees. Do it. Just do it. Deuce night.
Yep.
You
do it, Deuce.
Do it, Deuce.
Do it. I stare at this game, and I have stared at this game all week. And every time my head bounces to Auburn is going to do it. Auburn is going to take them down and end their reign of terror. then I'm like, oh God, but they're so good. Bama is so good.
Yeah.
If Bama loses this game and or somehow misses the playoffs, they're the one of the best teams to ever not make the playoffs.
I mean, their quarterback, he's probably going to win the Heisman, right? I think
No.
it's him or Mendoza.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he had a bad week last week against a decent team. So he's dropped out of the race a little bit, but he's in the Heisman conversation.
Yeah, he's definitely been up there, and he's probably going to.
They have hyped up receiver of all time, even though he has been defense.
Oh, by the way, the first 4 episodes are out right now.
He'll stay up there.
Stranger Things is out
sick.
right now.
All right, well, then we're wrapping this up. I'm without lack of. I just keep bouncing back to him.
What's that?
I don't want to, but I am. I'm taking Bama. I don't want to, but I am taking Bama.
Auburn's going to play tight. Here's the thing with Auburn: is every game that they played this year has been a close game. They've played tight. They've played hard.
You can't look at their record. They're a very good team.
Yes.
They're a very, very good team.
They're a couple plays away from being like a 1 or 2 loss team. Auburn is.
Yeah, because realistically, they could have beaten Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
They could have beaten A&M.
Mm-hmm.
And what better
could have
way
beaten
to
Oklahoma
end the season than by beating Alabama?
Beating Alabama would be so sweet. That'd be
It's
so
happening.
Sweet.
I'm never going to say this again in my life. Go Auburn.
Let's go. I love it. Oh, 2
You know what?
upset
Just
takes
for
in the
that, I know
Iron
we
Bowl.
don't really traditionally do this, but the more that I think about it, I always like to pick the best player on the field, and Auburn has the best player on the field in Cam Coleman.
Cam Coleman is one of the best wide receivers in the country. He's a freak. Let's go. 3 for 3. Come on, Auburn. You got to do it for us.
Hot takes, and then let's get out of here. Let's go watch Vecna get slayed.
Hopefully. Mike Wheeler, or not Mike, Ted Wheeler is just going to blast him from the chair. All right. My hot take.
Give me all those hot takes. Let's go.
Jonathan Taylor's not winning any award. Nothing. He's having this crazy season.
Ow.
It's not going to result in anything, and it's not going to matter because Stafford's going to win MVP and Jason's going to win Offensive Player of the Year.
That's fair.
By the way, I do just want to call back. My hot take was the Jaguars winning the AFC South, but I've already explained my pick.
I like that.
It's fair. I have 2 hot takes.
Finish us off, Andrew.
Hot take number 1, 11's going to turn evil.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting.
Vecna's going to weaponize her?
Heck yeah.
Oh, okay.
I like that.
Hot take number 2, NFL related. Cowboys are winning out.
Winning out. I like it. We've been through that.
I love this.
It's very possible. If they just gotta keep it together, you know.
Yeah.
They
Keep it
can't
together.
win
Tell
games.
Jerry Jones to stop talking. They'll be okay.
Just keep your mouth shut and win games.
Yeah, that's all we need.
I love that. Ladies and gentlemen, the longest Benchwarmers episode of all time. Hopefully this is a multi-day watch for you guys.
Yeah. Enjoy it over multiple weekends.
Because shoot, you got time off.
Yeah.
Enjoy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving from all of us. We are so thankful for each and every one of you listening. Enjoy
As
Stranger
always.
Things. Enjoy all the great food. Enjoy Black Friday. Enjoy Cyber Monday. Enjoy the best weekend of football of the year.
It's going to be awesome. Ladies and gentlemen,
Let's go.
Benchwarmers, we'll catch you next week. Thanks for listening.